Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Well, the time has finally come. Let's get breaking.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen, here with Steven. Getting ready for a big show, Steven. Cannot wait for a lot of fun in the break room. We're kind of still in that same spot as the early show. We had that Drew Brees Chrome Speed Flex out there in the diamond helmets.
Yeah.
That's still out there.
Ooh.
That Bo Jackson ripped Speed Flex Authentic, still out there. That Randy Moss Chrome Speed Flex and loaded dice, still out there. So we have almost every headliner out there in the diamond helmets. Everyone but one. We pulled one lone headliner, the Derrick Henry loaded dice. We have a better than 50% chance at a headliner. Mini helmets, we have almost a 50% chance at a headliner. Jerseys, we're winding down a couple headliners left. Looking forward to a big show. Don Hansom's back. Boys, I'm back. Want to see what pops. Let's go. Steven, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good, Kamen. How many crates do we have left in loaded dice?
I believe it's 9 crates left with, I believe, 5 headliners. I think it's 5. Tomlinson, Watt, Breeze, Micah Parsons, and Randy Moss.
Oh, it is 5.
So 5 and 9 chance at a headliner.
I'm on my head.
Yeah, JP says whoever gets NFC West, yeah, it's a good spot to be. We have a slab break to get us started, though. Deal me in slabs number 1. So drop me a slab box number here. First number I see is what we're doing. Otherwise, we will randomize for our slab boxes. We have, let's see here, slab 6, 12, 15, 18, 19, and 20. NFC West is also fired in this series because Joe Montana's still out there, Steven. So let me know what you guys are feeling. Otherwise, I'm happy to randomize those spots.
The NFC West is just home to some very historic franchises.
100%. Like the Niners, of course.
Yep.
Steve Ellis wants 12. Steve Ellis is in this break. 12 is out there. Thank you, Steve. 12 going off the ticker in the football slabs. Let's get the show started, too, though. I almost forgot. Dice roll and chase item here. Randomizer going up. Looking for 6 or higher. We got 1 and a 6. 7 we'll do on the dice roll. And let's see what we're chasing today. Wheel of Names, chase item of the day. It was diamonds in the early show. Tonight, it's going to be, let's see here, the mini helmets, Steven. The mini helmets are the chase.
Very nice.
It's an excellent chase. We'll rock and roll with some minis tonight. Mini helmets. I think we did a break in the early show, which is surprising. I believe it's 11 minis left. We have Deion Sanders, Ty Law, Eric Dickerson, Jonathan Taylor. Should be 4 and 11 chance at a headliner in the minis.
Stacked odds.
Pretty good, right? 12 of 30 in the slab cards. We're going 7 times for our spots. Good luck, guys. Let's see some fire in this slab card series.
Yes, let's.
We had a lot of good stuff. I know Peyton Manning went on a personal last night, but there's been a lot of good headliners and non-headliners as well. 7's your favorite number, Steven. Could be our lucky number tonight.
It is my fave.
We got Steve Ellis up top. You've got the NFC North, Steve. Right below, Damian Fairbanks. You're in the NFC South. Dan Allen, NFC East. Greg Snyder in the NFC West. Looking for that Montana. We got James Stanhope, AFC North. We got Dan Allen, AFC South. Greg Snyder. Oh, boy. You've got the AFC East, Stephon Diggs out there. So Greg's got 2 headliner spots, and Justin Beard, AFC West. So don't get me started on cards, man. SMH. Don says, I'm way too deep. Well, you hop in and get a Stephon Diggs, man. Don's a Bills fan. That could be a great hit for him, Steven. Here we go. Number 12 on the way. 12 of 30. Good luck, guys. Let's see some fire here. Tell you what, for a non-headliner, this is fantastic. We got a Beckett 10 autograph, Earl Campbell of the Houston Oilers. Earl Campbell, former Heisman Trophy winner, former NFL MVP, Pro and College Football Hall of Famer. We got some stats here on the back, Steven. His first, 4 seasons, he had more than 1,300 yards in each of them. Earl Campbell. Rock solid hit, AFC South. That is Dan Allen. Let's go, Dan. Pretty new customer in the room. Might be his first win ever with the Earl Campbell. Don says BRB. All right, Don, we'll see you when we see you. But nice hit, Dan Allen on the Campbell. I like Earl Campbell. The guy was fantastic. We don't get a lot of Oiler stuff in the room. It's typically him or Warren Moon. Every once in a while, we got a couple other names, but those are the leading candidates. Dan Allen says, yeah, with like 5 exclamation points. The man's pumped, Steven. Can you blame him, right?
No, you cannot.
Cannot blame the man. Nice hit on the Earl Campbell, Dan.
5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro. A myriad of awards.
I know he's got 1 MVP. I think it was Offensive Player of the Year a couple times as well, at least.
Mm-hmm.
How many Offensive Player of the Year awards?
3 times, it looks
3
like.
times. Yeah, that's not bad right there on the Earl Campbell.
78 was his season of the year, literally his rookie year. His best year, though, was his second year.
Yeah.
When he ran for 1,697 yards and 19 touchdowns.
Right here on the card, too. By the way, the back of this card does have Earl Campbell's stats.
Then, the next year, he came second in the MVP voting with a campaign of 1,900 yards and 1934 and 13 touchdowns.
So he was even better then.
He was even better. He averaged 5.2 yards a carry, which was a league best. Averaged 128 yards a game. League best.
So you're telling me the guy's pretty good?
Yeah, he's one of the best.
Earl Campbell, fantastic. Let's go, Dan. Nice hit on the Earl Campbell slap card, sir. That is very cool right there. You know what else would be cool? Some break action. Let's take a look at the break page. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give these guys a little top-to-bottom rundown, Steven. Now that we're back to the old look of the page, it's literally a top-to-bottom rundown. So we got 8 spots to go in the next slab card break. We are still looking for 4-time Super Bowl champion quarterback, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, won 2 NFL regular season MVPs as well, Joe Montana. Stephon Diggs, 5th in the league in receiving yards this past season. He was first in 2020. Those are 2 fantastic headliners left in Deal Me In slabs. We have the 3rd and long authentic helmets. We are still looking for the guy who is 2nd all-time in rushing touchdowns, LaDainian Tomlinson, who also has the record for most total touchdowns and rushing touchdowns in a single season. Also tied with Lenny Moore for the most consecutive games with the rushing touchdown, LaDainian Tomlinson. We got Jalen Waddle. He was 7th in the league in receiving yards this last season. Did set the NFL record as a rookie for catches, Jalen Waddle. Probably the most underrated receiver in the league, honestly.
Yeah.
We talk a lot about the best receivers. Waddle definitely gets underrated. We have one of the best defensive players ever, Howie Long. Heck, two of the best defensive players ever. Champ Bailey, first ballot Hall of Famer out there in the Bronco Flash. And lastly, free agent Miles Sanders, 5th in the league in rushing yards this last season. He's still out there in 3rd and long. We got 4 spots to go in the 1 and 4 mixer. We've got NFL, NBA, MLB, and everything else. It's a 40-box series. We're about halfway through. I think we're actually exactly halfway through, I believe, Steven, in this series. We are still looking for the Magic Johnson ball. Number 1 all-time in assists per game in league history. Patrick Mahomes, number 1 all-time passer rating, regular season, postseason. Most touchdown passes per game in playoff history as well. 2-time MVP, 2-time Super Bowl MVP. The best quarterback in the game today, Patrick Mahomes, on that full-size rep. We got the Mike Trout batting helmet. You look at the last 10 years, Steven, the best player in baseball. That's out there. That's fantastic. Arguably the best player in basketball is in this series, too. Giannis Antetokounmpo, not even a photo headliner. That is a great piece of memorabilia. Not to mention we got some celebrity action. This is part of the everything else section. John Travolta had that great Super Bowl commercial with Grease. He's out there in 1 and 4. Here is, I was going to say probably, but I'm going to go ahead and say the best series in the room. I mean, a loaded dice is great. 1 and 4 is great. But diamond helmets, there are no filler hits. Everything is great. It's the Who Dat series. I believe we're down to, I think, 30 boxes left, Steven. And we have every headliner but 1 out there. So Joe Namath, Lunar Authentic, guaranteed the Super Bowl. He delivered. We have a Christian McCaffrey, salute the service. Probably the best dual threat running back in the NFL. One of 3 guys with 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. Derrick Henry, one of 8 guys to rush for 2,000 yards. Former Heisman Trophy winner as well in the college game. That's actually the only one we pulled. So, excuse me, Derrick Henry did come off the board. But Bo Jackson has not come off the board. Heisman Trophy winner at Auburn. Fantastic running back. One of the best yards per carry guys in his limited career. Pro Bowler in the NFL. All-Star in the MLB as well. That is a ripped Speed Flex Authentic. I think there's something like Kansas City on it. The Royal Blue as well. So it's like a mix of his NFL, MLB on that helmet. Not to mention we have Drew Brees. Chrome Authentic with a visor. Number 2 all-time passing yards. Number 2 all-time passing touchdowns. The guy didn't have a great arm, and guess what? It didn't matter. He was that smart and that accurate, Drew Brees. Jamar Chase, he was top 5 in the league his rookie season in receiving yards, receiving touchdowns. Probably the only reason he wasn't top 5 this last season is some time with injury, but we saw it in the playoffs. The guy is electric. I think going forward, over the next 10 years, he'll be a top 5 receiver going forward, no question. Triple sign Bears Authentic helmet. 3 of the best linebackers ever, Butkus, Urlacher, Singletary. And we have the 4-time Super Bowl champion, Joe Montana. Number 1 all-time in Super Bowl passer rating, Mr. Montana. So 6 series, come and get it. A lot of headliners left. Jerseys, we are down to, I believe, like 10 boxes left. 10 or 11 left in this series. We still got 3 headliners left. Justin Jefferson, who is actually first all-time in receiving yards per game in NFL history, Steven.
Wow.
Jay Jettis led the league in receiving this last season. An absolute monster. Aaron Donald has 3 NFL Defensive Player of the Year awards. J.J. Watt's got 3. Lawrence Taylor has 3. No one has 4. So he's tied for the most ever.
There you go.
Ray Lewis has 2, by the way. Officially, the NFL's all-time tackle leader. He's out there in the Hands Like Glue jersey series as well. These diamond helmets, we have this up as a double box break as well. So you keep your same division for both boxes. Let's play hypothetical. Let's just say, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could happen. You get the NFC West. You can get McCaffrey and Montana in the same double box break.
Ooh.
It is possible. Would be sick to get those 2 great stars. Loaded dice, I think you and I agree on this. The single best helmet we have in the room right now is this Randy Moss chrome speed flex. This is ridiculous. This helmet is so much better looking in person than on this graphic. You guys will be wowed. You'll salivate. It's going to be insane when that helmet comes out. We have 9 crates to go. Triple box break. 2 reps. 1 authentic in the dice. We got Tomlinson out there, second all-time in rushing touchdowns, like I mentioned. Breeze, second all-time passing touchdowns. Moss, second all-time receiving touchdowns. It's like the 2-2-2 crew right there. Phenomenal. TJ Watt tied the league record with sacks a couple years ago. Probably the best defensive player in the game today. Not far behind him, Micah Parsons on that Salute the Service authentic. Also in this series, Adrian Peterson, Richard Sherman, Stephon Diggs, and more, which is also really good. These 3 could be reps, could be authentics, but the photoed headliners, all authentics. Mini helmets, this is the chase tonight. We are down to 11 boxes in the mini helmets. We have 4 headliners left. We have maybe the best corner ever, Deion Sanders. Probably a top 5 corner ever as well, Ty Law still out there. Eric Dickerson, single season rushing record holder. And we have Jonathan Taylor, who led the league in rushing 2 seasons ago, out there in the double box break for the minis. That is the chase tonight, so we should knock out at least 1. Speaking of at least 1, let's see this Edgerrin James tonight, Steven.
Down.
The Can't Teach Speed replica helmets. We are down to 2 helmets left in the entire series. One of the last 2 is Edgerrin James. Earl Campbell, by the way, who we pulled earlier. Last night we did a break of this. Earl Campbell was a non-headliner. That tells you enough. So hop in there, guys. Let's get some breaks done. A lot of good items in the break room. Up to you guys what you want to rock and roll with next here. I think definitely as far as... actually, I can tell you what's going to be next. It's loaded dice.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
We are 1 spot away on the loaded dice. Come and get it, guys. Let's get dicey. Mizzou Tigers playing tonight. Steven, I know you placed the money, a bet on Mizzou tonight. I'm a Mizzou grad. You know I'm a huge Mizzou fan. Hoping they pull out the win against Mississippi State today. Kobe Brown looked good, man. He's a baller, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very good basketball player. I used to cover him when I worked there at the TV station in Missouri. I knew him as a freshman. He's now a senior, and he is miles better than he was. Mizzou down 42-38. About 14 minutes in that second half. I did live bet over 140.5. So let's see some points tonight. Cody Neff's in the house. What's up, Cody Neff?
Cody.
Cody. What's going on, man? Cody, I'm glad you're back. Cody Neff is here for that Micah Parsons. That's what he's here for. It's his favorite player ever. We got a Micah Parsons Salute the Service authentic in loaded dice. I'm guessing that's where Cody's in. Cody, of course, like many of our customers, military man. So thank you very much, Cody, and everyone else for their service. Cody closed the dice. He says enough's enough. Let's get dicey. Let's go, Cody.
All right, Cody.
Drop me a crate number, my man. 1, 2, 3, and 4 available. I think we did 5 and 6 already. It's only a 12 crate series. Would you like 1, 2, 3, or 4, Mr. Neff? Let me know.
I only have 3 over there.
Oh, did we not take one off?
I think we only have the first 3.
Or maybe we did 4 already, didn't take it off?
I think we did 4 in the early show, yeah.
1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
I can add some more. Let's do 7 and 8, Cody. We do offer up typically about 5 available. So you get 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
So 7 and 8 is available. Let's do 9 as well. Let's do 9. We'll do 7, 8, and 9. Keep in mind 10, 11, and 12 is the whole series. So let me know if 7, 8, or 9 works for you. He wants 8. All right, Cody. 8 will do. 8 going off the ticker in the loaded dice. Thank you, Mr. Neff. I guess it makes sense we did 3 crates. So, yeah, that makes sense, the numbers we have. Sean Pettit wanted 7, but he was just a little bit late. Thank you, Sean, on the box call. I do appreciate you a lot. John Gagliano, Damian Fairbanks, Sean Pettit, Louis Stassel, Dakota Neff, that's Cody, Dave Hampton, and then Cody again. Triple box break, triple the boxes, Steven. Triple the fun. Let's get it, folks.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Cool.
We got 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. John Gagliano, you're up top in the NFC North. We got Louis Stasso right below in the NFC South. It's Cody Neff in the NFC East. He is looking for some Cowboys magic. Mr. Dakota Neff. Looking for that Micah Parsons. We got Dave Hampton, NFC West. It is Dakota Neff in the AFC North. DJ Watson this series as well, Cody. AFC South, Cody again. Damian Fairbanks in the AFC East. And how about Sean Pettit? Sean, you've got the AFC West. Could be LaDainian Tomlinson, potentially. The Randy Moss, by the way, Damian Fairbanks. You're in the Randy Moss Chrome Speed Flex spot, my man. That is not a bad spot to be in, is what I'm saying. So thank you very much, guys, for knocking out this dice. Next one is up. Keep it rolling. We are 6 away on that diamond double, and we are 5 away on the mini helmet, Steven. Making moves on the break page. We are making moves. So I can hand you this Earl Campbell, Steven. I'll set it here. So we'll do the 2 reps first, and then we'll finish with the authentic. What does the chase mean, says Brandon? Brandon, off the top of the program, I spun this virtual wheel here. Whatever it landed on was the chase item of the day. Whoever wins the chase wheel spin at the end gets a gift card from $1 to $100. How do you win the chase wheel spin? The dice roll tonight is 7. I take everyone in a break that filled up in the mini helmets. We do a top spot randomization. Whoever is the top name after 7 clicks, you get the chase wheel spin. Let's play hypothetical, Steven. Let's just say we knock out 2 mini helmet breaks. It's 8 names in a break. It would be 16 names entered in the chase wheel spin if we do 2 breaks. So for every spot you get, you have a 1 in 16 chance at a gift card, which could be $1 to $100. We know, Steven, we're going to do at least 1 because it's very rare that a chase item does not happen. No matter if we'll do 2 or 3 breaks, time will tell. What's left in the diamond, says Cody Neff. That is a great question, Cody. I've got some great news for you, Mr. Neff. Everything is left in the diamond minus Derrick Henry. So Namath, McCaffrey, a ripped Bo Jackson Speed Flex Authentic for the Raiders, a Chrome Drew Brees Speed Flex Authentic for the Saints. We got Jamar Chase, triple sign, Butkus, Urlacher, Singletary. Then we have the Joe Montana Eclipse Authentic. Only headliner left, or only headliner gone, excuse me, and who that was Derrick Henry, which was probably the best hit in the early show. So a lot of headliners left, Cody. I suggest you go and get them. Okay, nice. Thanks for the explanation, says Brandon. You are very welcome, man. Thank you very much for asking. Well, I want to be careful when I say this, Steven. But in theory, there's no such thing as a dumb question. We welcome questions. I'll say that. Ask, and you shall get an answer. Here we go. Loaded dice crate 8. We'll do 2 reps first. Then we'll finish with the authentic portion. What could we have in here? What?
Say for those of you that are new.
Yeah, for the new people, anyone could ask anything. Yes, I mean, you could ask anything. We do welcome questions. We are happy to explain. We are here for you guys, the customers. What do we have in here? Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One of the best splashes in the game. We got the Cheetah Tyreek Hill Flash Replica. Number 2 in the league in receiving yards this past season. Tyreek Hill, fastest receiver in the game. 7 seasons, 7 Pro Bowls. Won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs. He lost Mahomes, and guess what, Steven? He finished 2nd in the league in receiving yards. He was actually 1st in most parts of the season, at least some parts.
For a while.
And if Tua hadn't gone down, he might have finished 1st. Fantastic hit, Damian Fairbanks. Flash replica. Not even in the listing, not even a headliner. A 3rd-tier level hit and loaded dice. Tyreek Hill Flash rep. Come on now. That's fantastic right there. Damien. What if he doubles up? the Cheetah and Randy Moss.
Oof.
That'd be ridiculous. So
Quite the day.
good stuff, Damien. That is a pretty awesome helmet, if you ask me, Steven. Tyreek Hill Flash Rep. Awesome enough. I know it's early in the show, but he's going next to you for hit of the show so far. Tyreek Hill Flash Rep.
I'll take his box then for now.
Sounds like a plan, Stan. Here's the Cheetah's box. Awesome, says Damien. Awesome indeed, man. What's your squad, Damien? What squad do you rep, my friend? Do you ask that of all the new customers or people that I simply don't know who they like? That goes for Brandon as well, Brandon. What squad do you like, my friend? I know Cody Neff likes the Cowboys. And he's got the NFC East, Steven. That's dangerous. Oh, yeah, Damien. What's up, buddy? He's a Chiefs fan. Damien, me too. Big-time Super Bowl win. Best coach, best quarterback. Damien, Chiefs Kingdom. I like this guy already, Steven. Damien Fairbanks. That's perfect because Tyreek Hill was a Chief. Definitely a good hit for Damien. What do we have here next? Ooh, okay. Got a little retro hit here. This guy was a former Pro Bowl quarterback. He's probably most well known for a mistake he made. We want the ball, and we're going to win. We got Matt Hasselbeck on the Flash replica. That's the NFC West. That is Dave Hampton with the Hasselbeck helmet. This is a clean Flash, Steven.
Not bad.
Super clean look. Congrats, Dave, on the Hasselbeck.
Good old Matt.
Good old Matt. His brother's an analyst for ESPN. I think they both work in media. The Hasselbeck.
Matt went to a Super Bowl, to his credit.
He did. Lost to Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers. Nice, says Dave. Nice indeed, Mr. Hampton. Good break here so far, Steven. We got a quarterback,
Absolutely.
a Flash. We had one of the best receivers on a Flash. Loaded Dice is a pretty cool series, man. Pretty cool series. You don't really get many filler hits. Anytime you get a former Pro Bowl quarterback, guy who went to a Super Bowl as a filler hit, you're doing pretty good.
Through that.
Doing pretty good. Yes, he did, says Dave. That's right. Yes, sir. What's your squad, Dave Hampton? Dave ever tell us who he likes?
Thought Dave liked the Bears.
Oh, that's right. Man, good.
I thought.
We got Bear and Chief fans in the room.
I could be crazy wrong.
No, you are
Lions.
crazy wrong.
Yeah, Lions.
He likes the Lions.
See, well, I wasn't crazy wrong.
You were like close in the same
I was
division.
in the Midwest.
But it was also a division rival, so it depends on which way you look at it.
She
says NFC North.
That's the catch-22 of again, even in the breaks, that's the catch-22. You
Yeah.
can be in your break. You can have your division. Cody Neff could have his NFC East, but he can also get 3 other teams he does not like.
Let's see what we got here. Cody Neff will trade anything that's not Cowboys.
Yes.
He keeps
He
Cowboys.
wouldn't burn it, but he would trade it.
He trades everything else.
He's done a good job of that, apparently.
Yes, he has. He's uploaded everything
As per
but his
reported.
Cowboys gear.
As per reported.
All
We'd
right,
love to hear it, Cody.
what could we have in here? Funny you say that, Steven. Pretty funny you say that. Cody Neff. Dakota Neff, as you see on the Excel sheet. He's a Cowboy fan. Here's a giant Cody. The best defensive player of all time. We got ourselves Lawrence Taylor, Flash Authentic, 3-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year. That's tied for the most ever. One of 3 guys to win a league MVP that wasn't a quarterback, wasn't a running back. Dakota Neff. There you go, Cody. Nice hit on the Lawrence Taylor Flash Authentic. I'm here, boys. You can run, but you can't hide, says Chris Thomas. Look at that.
No,
We got
all right.
Damien, we got Chris, we got Chiefs Kingdom in the break room. All right, Chris. And Chris is a Chiefs fan, but he really wants that Bo Jackson helmet in the diamond, Steven. So good break right there. Tyreek Hill, Matt Hasselbeck, Lawrence Taylor, all on Flash helmets, Steven. Very cool. Mr. Neff, I'll take that Giants off your hands if you don't want it, says Devin number 1. He's a Giant, or he's a Cowboy guy, Devin. Shoot him some Cowboys, and he might trade with you.
He is a Cowboy guy, but I'm pretty sure I've heard Cody give his props to the legend that is Lawrence Taylor.
I mean, you got to respect Lawrence
Exactly.
Taylor. Let's go Chiefs, says Devin. That's right, my man. I want Mahomes too, says Chris Thomas. The Mahomes full-size rep is in that 1-4 series, which is one lone spot away. We are 1 away on the minis. We are 3 away on the diamond double. We are rocking. We are rolling. We got C-Royd saying went to go work out. Came back to see I won the Aroldis Chapman jersey. Heck yeah, that's right. Congratulations on your Aroldis Chapman New York Yankee jersey.
Nice win.
And Cody says, Devin, let me know. The Red Kingdom, says Chris Thomas. That's right, Chris. It's the winning kingdom right now in the National Football League. As close to a dynasty as you can get. We had this debate the other day. Are the Chiefs a dynasty? I go back and forth. I think it's very hard to have a modern dynasty. Who's the last team that won 3 in a row? I feel like we haven't seen that in a while.
3 in a row?
Yeah. Even 2 in a row.
I'd say 3 and 4 counts as a dynasty.
They got to get one more.
I've counted 3.
Yeah.
I personally count 3 in like a 5-year span as a dynasty.
And they're 2 Super Bowls in 5.
Yeah.
3 appearances.
But again,
they're right on the edge. Right on the edge.
but if they win 3 and 6, I would call, and they go to another, they host
Yeah.
another AFC title game. Like they're a dynasty at that point. It's all about circumstances and the league you play in my opinion.
The Pats were the last to win 2 in a row, but not something that happens often.
And they won. And again, isn't that funny with the Pats? Is like every dynasty's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like the Pats, they won 3 or 4, then they won one like 8 years later.
Yeah, they took a
then,
while.
And then you know they won another one and another one.
Yeah.
They won 3 spread out.
Yeah.
And you know we're like, wow, that 20-year run the Patriots like.
Yeah.
Same with the Spurs in the NBA. They never went back to back.
No,
But
it's hard.
But they collect titles over a certain period of time. So
I think
if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl next year and you guys go back to back,
Yeah, that's a
I think it's
dynasty. Yeah. I'm thinking the Lakers in the late 90s, early 2000s was maybe the
They did
last
3.
team that won 3 in a row of the 4 major sports. I could be wrong, but I think it's the Lakers. So
Baseballs.
they have the best coach in our lifetime, says Chris Thomas. How about them Chiefs? I think the best offensive coach, I mean,
line.
Bill Belichick. I know it's tough. Apples and oranges, Steven.
I'd say offensive minds.
Offensive coach, Andy Reid, hands down. Bill Belichick, the defensive side.
It's all about if you have your idea. Every coach, I think, has the chance to, you know, obviously you separate yourselves, but, you know, when you get your guys and your offense clicks the way it has for Andy Reid, then...
Yeah, well, you get Mahomes, Reid, and Kelsey together. That's a tough trio. Devin says Chiefs win one more within another year. I'd say dynasty. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm right on the edge of dynasty. I think they need one more ring or one more Super Bowl appearance in the next year or two. Then we can crown
But if you're hosting the AFC title game next year...
5 years in a row.
6 years in a row.
Yeah, it would be 6. They've had 5 in a row.
That's what I'm saying. So,
isn't that crazy?
Like, it always goes through Arrowhead. It's becoming the consistent norm.
Best coach of our lifetime, Mike Tedesco says Matt Canada. Oh my gosh.
He loves Matt Canada. That's Mike Tedesco's favorite guy.
It's hard to argue against Bill Belichick. Andy Reid's the only guy who can make that argument. Right now, I think it's Belichick because he's got the 6 rings. Now, Big Red gets like 4 or 5, which he could get with Mahomes, by the way. Then he's in that discussion with Belichick. I like Andy Reid a lot more personally. I'm an offense guy. He's a great person. Bill Belichick, 6 rings, tough to argue with.
I just think, though, but like, the thing with Andy Reid is, and this is maybe why I'm going to say it, I think he's better than Bill Belichick.
Oh, I like it, Steven. Ironic that I'm not the one saying that you are. I like it.
Because Bill had stops before New England.
And they weren't great.
And they were not good showings.
And Andy Reid was great in Philly, great in Kansas City as well.
Andy seems to take whoever's at the quarterback position and make it work in a way. They now
they're talking about Andy or who?
Andy. I'm talking about
Andy's
Donovan
fantastic.
McNabb. He refixed Michael Vick. He dealt with Alex Smith. He got all these guys to the playoffs.
Alex Smith was the best with Andy Reid of any of his other quarterbacks.
A very, very solid career backup. I'm pretty sure, wasn't it Andy? Oh, that was Chip Kelly. That was Chip Kelly with Nick Foles, right?
Yes.
That was Chip Kelly. Okay,
I think so.
Besides the point, Andy Reid went to 6 straight NFC Championship games with the Eagles with Donovan McNabb at the helm. he's obviously got his best version of his quarterback position he's ever had. And it's resulting in Super Bowls and gonna probably be the 6th straight title game in Arrowhead.
I think that
there's no other way to.
Andy Reid. There was a couple small criticisms of time management earlier in his career, but outside of that, the reason why he wasn't winning Super Bowls earlier is because the Eagles had nobody on the receiver core. I mean, their receivers, they had 1 year of TO, whatever, 2 years, but they had like Freddie Mitchell, a bunch of nobodies on that offense. He made those guys good. Now you give him Kelsey, you give him Mahomes, you see what happens. We have a break ready to go, by the way. 1-4 mixer. Drop me a number. Charles Thomas looking for the Mahomes in this series. And we have Chris Thomas saying, Kamen, you like cheeseburgers too, don't you? Andy and Kamen bros for life. That's right, Chris Thomas. What up, Chris? Andy Reid, by the way, Steven, one of his first major coaching stops was coaching the offensive line at Mizzou, which is where I went to school, Devin and Chris as well. So he's got that Missouri connection from way earlier in his career, Mr. Andy Reid. He loves cheeseburgers, Steven. He is obsessed with cheeseburgers.
Oh, we learned that.
So he loves Hawaiian shirts as well. I love his style, man.
He just loves football.
I love his style.
He just loves life.
Who Dat? Johnny Gags in the Who Dat. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15. Every headliner out there but Derrick Henry. Didn't Johnny Gags get the Henry? I think he won something in the early show.
Yeah, John Gagliano won the Henry.
Yeah, you won the Derrick Henry in the early show. So
he just wants to know what numbers are left in.
What numbers are left?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, and then 16 through 35. Chris wants 23 and 26. Chris, the 1-4 is a single box break. Single box break. I need just one of those two numbers. Devin only got one Cowboy, CeeDee Lamb. Not sure if he'll swap it. Thank you, Chris. He wants 23, the MJ box. 23 going off the ticker. I think Cody said he's got multiple CeeDee Lambs, which does not surprise me. Does not surprise me one bit.
Is it 23?
23. 2-3, the MJ box. Guess I'll put the LT next to you, Steven.
Yeah, who's that other guy over there?
This is Matt Hasselback.
I'll take Matt.
Cody says, I'm good, dude. I think Cody said he had 3 CeeDee Lambs, so he's probably good. Do you have a Marion Barber, Cody?
That's classic.
He loves Marion Barber. R.I.P. Former Bear running back as well, Steven. R.I.P. to Mr. Baba.
Wasn't he like their 3rd string, and then he just came out of nowhere, and he nearly led the league in rushing.
He was good.
Led the league in rushing. It was one of those two. He was their 3rd back. Behind, I believe, Julio Jones.
Yeah.
Or Julio Jones?
I don't know.
Julius Jones.
He was good.
Julius Jones. That's
2nd string, says Cody. 2nd string on Marion Barber.
He would know better.
Cody Neff knows his Cowboys football, man. He knows his Cowboy football.
That guy came out of nowhere.
7 times coming up. I think
played ball.
He was really good. He was really good for a few years.
Act like
Lawrence Maroney, that's a name. Blast from the past. My favorite Cowboy of all time. I know, Cody, that's why I brought him up. I know you love Marion Barber. Charles Thomas, you've got the NFL spot. Could be Mahomes. Charles in the MOB. Dave's got the NBA. Charles has everything else. 23 of 40 in the 1-4. The MJ box. What could we have in here? Marion the Barbarian Barber. That's right, Cody. Good memories about him. What could we have in here? Looks like maybe, well, I thought it was a mini helmet, but I don't know what this is, to be honest with you. Let's take a peek in here. Oh, it's a baseball. Oh, this is a good one. One of the best hitters in the league, despite being one of the smallest hitters in the league. We have an all-star. It's Alex Bregman of the Houston Astros with the World Series 2017 baseball. Beckett certified on Alex Bregman. That's the MOB spot. And that is Charles Thomas with the Bregman baseball. All right, Charles, nice hit, man. Alex Bregman.
Well,
He's good, right? He's a good player.
All-Star game MVP. I thought he was. There was an MVP race in 2019.
Yeah.
It was between him and Trout, and he came in second.
Yeah, he was really good.
He's a very good player. Very stable third baseman. I mean, they won the World Series this year, and he wasn't even their biggest bat. He's a career 277 hitter, which, in today's game,
that's like 300.
Incredible. That's incredible.
It feels like a hot 300 in today's game.
23 home runs, 93 RBIs. He's just a force. Again, and not to peek too early into baseball, but probably World Series favorites again.
Look at Chris's comment though. And that does make me laugh a little bit. Saying cheaters, I'll give that away.
Okay, I'll take it.
Chris, I'll take it. Cody.
I'll take it.
Oh my gosh.
I'll take that.
He was a monster. Cody talking about Barber until we started trying to juke people, should have run people over. Thank you so much, Bob, on that tip. Bob Boulet's always got the tips, Mr. Boulet. We have what's next? 10?
I'm not sure what he's referenced. Is it closed out?
Yeah.
Not on my count, but...
not closed out yet.
Yeah, I don't have anything closed out. We're 1 away on the double and 3 to go on the single.
Is Chris Thomas trying to gift you this baseball, by the way? I think he's trying to gift you this baseball.
Are you seriously trying to gift me this baseball?
He might be. He knows you like baseball.
Confirm that in the chat, Chris.
Steven is like, I'll take that ball.
I understand he's a cheater, but I think Alex Bregman's very, very solid. So.
Oh my god!
And they got rid of all the guys that cheated. So,
well, what about Altuve?
I mean, I meant in terms of the infrastructure.
Oh, you're talking about the management?
Yeah, like the management and all that other stuff. Like all those guys are gone.
Correa's gone.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
Yeah.
Hey, just because you cheat doesn't mean you still got to hit the baseball.
Right.
You still got to go out there and hit that baseball.
Okay. All right. Here you go, Steven.
Well, Chris Thomas.
Here you go.
No way.
He said it.
No, Chris, no. Cheaters.
It's a dream come true for Steven Ryan.
Wait, Chris, I think Chris is a Cardinals fan.
Okay.
A Cardinals fan to a Cubs fan. You sure you want to do this?
Uh-oh.
Sure you want to do this?
He just did it, man.
Dude.
We just did it. He says it's yours.
No way, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
I do appreciate it.
That's pretty cool.
I love Alex Bregman as a player.
These guys are nice.
I don't like him as a cheater. I don't like when anyone cheats, but...
You just got a free side ball, Steven.
I know.
Did you imagine you would get that going into work today?
Yeah, no.
Probably didn't think so.
I did not. I can't.
The tears are flowing right now, Cody.
I can't quite do that, Cody.
The tears are flowing.
I don't cry for cheaters, but I do cry because Chris Thomas is the man.
This is just like
he is a Cardinal fan.
This is the same moment when, just as big as when Steven proposed to his now wife. Just as big. What an epic moment. These guys are so nice to us.
Thank you, Chris.
He's a Cardinal fan, got Cubby friends too. Most of our customers are really nice.
I'm telling you, the best time I've ever had at a Cubs game at Wrigley Field was when the Cardinals. I really do. If he was here, I would give Chris a big hug. But my best game ever I've been to as a Cub fan was when the Cardinals were in town. And these guys, they came from Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah.
And the red, velvet suits. It was 90 degrees outside.
Nuts.
They were just all wearing their red velvet suit. And they were buying us beer, and they were doing everything. And I was like, this is amazing.
They were buying you beer?
Yes. Yeah, no, Cardinals fans, I have never had an issue with. I can talk baseball all day with Cardinals fans.
Man, that's pretty cool.
It's a rivalry, and the Cardinals own us, but, again, I would happily talk baseball next to a Cardinal fan all day.
The best baseball game I went to, actually,
my favorite.
I was in middle school or high school, and the Cubs, back in Derek Lee's time, swept the Cardinals, and the whole stadium was chanting, sweep, sweep, sweep. And I started the chant one of the times, Steven.
There you go.
Because everyone would start it up.
Yeah,
I swear to you, I started it. I was not the first one to start it, but it would be like
one of them.
I started one of them. It was like every inning it would start up, and I did it the one time the whole stadium did it.
I went to a game, this was in 2003, so you could already imagine the prime Albert Pujols power that he possessed.
Yeah.
The Cubs were winning 11-1.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pujols proceeded to hit 3 home runs.
Yeah.
Oh, and we lost 14-11.
He's not bad. He's not bad.
Pujols is, the greatest individual 10-year run I've ever seen. of anyone in my life.
He's probably the best, like, pure hitter that we've seen. Barry Bonds, obviously, up there. Obviously, he had the steroid issues, but other than Barry Bonds, like, we're talking about power and average of our generation. I mean, Miguel Cabrera as well is up there, but Pujols probably number one, along with Barry Bonds.
If you just get rid of those last 10 years. Hold on. Let's see what Pujols ended up with for his career.
No, like 600-something home runs?
No, that. But his career average was 296.
Yeah.
And he had to have an abysmal last 10 years.
Just to get below
300. That is how crazy his start was. He was that insane.
Let's do a diamond double box break.
Oh.
I do agree. We have boxes 12 and 15. Thank you, Paul Lewis, on the box calls.
12 and 15?
12 and 15. Terry Wilson, he loves you. Steven, you're the GOAT, says Terry.
Thank you for the nice words.
You go, girls, says Chris. You're not bad for a Cards fan. You're a good dude. We have Cody saying, can we run back the fantasy next year? Comment, I'm not going down like that. That is crazy. Yeah, man. We got second place, Cody. We'll see how you do next year.
You got to win in the break thing.
And Cody's got a great point. I was just talking about it the other day. Cody Neff, my man, says, dude, now that I think of it, Comment's having a great year. Messi won, Pat won. What's next? That's right, Cody Neff, my man. That's what I'm talking about. I'm a big Stephen Curry basketball fan, too. Cody, he won the finals before that.
If they do win this year, then that's even more impressive.
Oh, boy.
The way they've been playing.
Cody's putting me on the spot, Steven. He says, marriage, question mark.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see. The girlfriend and I moved in recently, Cody Neff. 12 and 15. If it was up to her, I'd probably propose tonight, Steven. But that's not going to happen.
Check back in June.
Yeah, Cody.
Check back in June, Cody.
Or a baby. Oh, my gosh.
Well, not for Common.
Mike Tedesco. Steven's got a baby coming.
That's not for Common.
He says little Commons. He wants little Commons running around. Mike Tedesco says, don't do it. It's a trap. Mike would say that. He would say that.
That's right up Mike's alley.
Curry and Mahomes have a lot in common. They sold their souls to the devil. How's that, Chris Thomas?
That's right up Mike's alley. The alley in which I smoke my cigarettes in.
Dun, 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 says Darcy. Darcy's ready for a wedding. Oh, man. These guys, Steven, they put in the pressure on, man. They put the pressure on, for sure.
I think his girlfriend's great. They're appreciating it.
She probably is if she's watching.
Let's go.
I'm still confused by Chris's comment. Look at how good. Oh, he's saying they sold their soul because of how great they are. I mean, honestly, man.
I don't think that's the last thing they would do.
Other than Messi, those are my favorite active athletes, Curry and Mahomes. So, yeah, it's been a really, really good sports year, Cody Neff. Thank you so much for reminding me, man. It's fantastic. Commons kids' first word will be Messi, says Terry Wilson. 100%, man. Leo Messi is life, buddy. Common in Bulgarian saying means, oh my God, you're pregnant? Yeah, that's not the case. Bob?
It's quite the translation.
Don't let Common play. He has the ring already, says Cody. I do not have the ring already, Cody Neff. I promise you that ring has not been purchased yet. But these guys want it, and that's what the guys want. Mike is always watching us. A ring pop. It's funny he says that because I held it up to my girlfriend as a joke, and I got down on one knee with the ring pop.
Pissed.
And she got pissed. Yeah, she got upset, Steven. She was very upset. 12 coming up, 12 and 35. That did happen. That actually happened. It was on Valentine's Day.
Sorry,
when she bought us ring pop, it was her fault.
Oh, no, don't you dare say that to her.
Oh, Cody.
Don't say that.
Cody. There might be some accuracy to that comment. Bob says wait until Common hits the ring for his nose. That's not going to happen. What is going to happen, though, is a headliner. We got ourselves
Cody,
one of the best receivers in the game,
Cody.
Jamar Chase, authentic. That is fantastic right there.
Jamar.
Christian Azell, let's go. The couch is comfy. I hate sleeping on couches, Bob. I'm a bed guy. Great hit there, Christian. Mr. Jamar Chase, top 5 in the league in receiving yards, receiving touchdowns as a rookie. Fantastic second season, just had injuries. Second headliner off the board, Christian Azell in the AFC North. Sleeping on the air mattress, says Mike Tedesco. And this went from Kamen's getting married, we're excited, to me just getting all sorts of...
It turned dark real fast.
Terrible ideas.
It turned dark real fast.
They do. Couches have your neck hurting.
Hilarious.
Couches are terrible. I actually like watching TV from the bed, man. I'm not a couch guy.
I fall asleep wherever I sit for too long. So.
Oh, that makes sense.
I can't be sitting like...
I can never fall asleep on a couch. I'm definitely... Take me to bed if I'm tired. So... These guys, I mean, they've got my entire future planned out for me, Steven.
Yeah.
What do I even do? They've got the future ready. Let's put Jamar Chase next to Tyreek Hill. I know LT's a legend. Let's get a little receiver theme going here, Steven, for next year as far as best hits. I want that Ultimate Autographs helmet in the back. Ha, 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 says Cody.
Which one?
This one, I think. There's an Ultimate helmet right here that he wants. It's a nice helmet, man. It's a nice helmet.
I would dig that Robert Woods on
the Robert Woods Chrome.
Yeah.
Actually, it's Hydro, rather. Excuse me. That's a good one, too. All right, double box break. What could we have in the next box? All sorts of interesting things happening tonight, Steven.
True that.
You never know what's going to happen in the break room, man. You never know what's going to happen. One thing we do know, though, is we'll see some great helmets. Jamar Chase in the first diamond box. What do we have in the second one? Ooh, this is kind of different. Something a little bit unique coming out. This is pretty cool. So we have a Jim Zorn to Steve Largent.
Wow.
We've got the arrows. That was the quarterback and the receiver for the touchdown Seahawks. Beautiful Flash Authentic. Steve Largent, Steven, 100 receiving touchdowns, tied for 9th all time. That is Mill Creek Sports Certified. Donnie Lots, NFC West. Very nice, Donnie. Mike says that's a nifty helmet. Nifty indeed on the Seahawk helmet. Donnie. So there you go. Not the breeze, says Cody. Not yet, sir. Good luck, Cody. I'm still waiting on my shirts. Oh, that should be at your house, Mike. I think that it got lost in the alleyway where Mike smokes his cigarettes, right? Got lost in the alley, Mike Tedesco. So nice hit, Donnie. Something different, something a little different. Noticing a theme, a lot of wide receivers coming out today.
Yes.
Hall of Fame receivers and Hall of Fame future receivers. I think Tyreek Hill, I think he's already a borderline Hall of Famer if he retired today. He'll definitely make the Hall of Fame. Jamar Chase, pretty sure he'll make the Hall of Fame as well down the road.
Again, if these guys stay healthy, especially the really, really young ones.
What else is Chris Thomason? He's asking you what else you got him in.
Chris, I have you in nothing.
Hop in, Chris.
Nothing else right now, my man.
Hop in.
Closed out the mixer.
I don't know why these guys think you smoke, Steven. You don't smoke.
I don't.
But these guys seem to think that you do. Hands Like Glue is next. Jersey's on the way. We got Larry Jensen, Jacob Noble, Greg Snyder, Chris Perez, Darcy Standish, Russell Mackey, and Bobby Govin. Let's go, guys. Drop me a number. Who dat close, says Cody. Perfect. We have a mini helmet break before that as well. But you can drop me a number for the minis, the who dat. The single close looks like.
Everything closed.
You guys are great. Knocking off breaks left and right. They're planning our entire lives for us, Steven. And they're knocking out breaks.
I don't know if my wife appreciates that gesture.
Yeah.
She wants to plan my life.
My girlfriend probably appreciates it because she probably wants that ring, right?
I think she wants to that plan.
Yeah.
But I don't think they understand the details that entail after that.
No.
If they plan that much, then they're planning afterwards.
33 on the jersey, says Chris. Cody says 4 on Who Dat. All right, 4 going off the ticker for Who Dat. We'll do 33 is not yet available. Actually, it is available in the jerseys. 33 going off. Thank you, Chris Perez. Sweet. Thanks, guys, says Donnie Lots. Thank you, Johnny Gags, on the Who Dat number 10. You are just a little bit late. It is first come, first serve on box numbers. That, right? We'll do 4 on that, called out by Cody. Weddings are a waste of money, says Mike. Just buy a house. Are you married, Mike? Serious question, because I feel like...
If it's Webster, then yes, it is.
No, that's Mike Tedesco.
Oh, Tedesco? I think he is.
Are you married, Mike? Because I feel like any woman would probably completely disagree with you. I might agree with you, but you find any lady, she will probably completely disagree with you on that statement. Gotta have a fancy wedding, right, Steven?
No, not necessarily fancy, but just, you know.
Your wife probably was super pumped about the wedding. I would imagine.
One of her favorite parts.
Yep, I bet. Yes, I am, says Mike. Mike often finds himself on the couch.
I've already made my... I already told her my points about the wedding.
Yeah.
Before, and so, I mean, the wedding was... I had a great time at our wedding.
I know.
I loved it. It's one of the best days ever, but...
No, this is not going to cover...
Yeah, you're right. You could totally take all that money and get a house. Like...
It's not going to cover the wedding, but my grandma, R.I.P. before she passed away a few years ago, she left $5,000 each to me and my brother for our weddings.
There you go.
So I got a $5,000 fund. If and when I do get married, thank you, Grandma, R.I.P., looking at us up in heaven.
All right, and so 33...
33 coming up in the jerseys. Devin says, instead of honeymoon, have people fund a big down payment on a house, says Devin.
I say honeymoon.
The honeymoon is something you don't want to miss out on.
Honeymoon was fantastic.
Valerie says, me and my husband got married at the courthouse after we bought a house. Okay, Val.
But not everyone's like you, Val.
Yeah.
You're in here playing breaks with everybody. My wife ain't in here playing.
Val, Tony's a lucky guy with Valerie.
33, right?
Her parents offered us $30K towards the house or a wedding. She picked the wedding. I almost left, says Mike. 33, yeah. Well, the ring is paid for, Kamen, says Terry. That's true. I guess that's what it's going towards, right? Not the wedding. It's part of the wedding.
For a wedding, you need to have the...
Yeah, that's true. Good point, Terry. Johnny Gags saying he called 10 earlier, but I don't think it was closed yet, Johnny Gags.
Closed yet, Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny Gags, unfortunately, you can't call out the number until the break is closed. When the break closed, Cody called out the number. When we reserve numbers ahead of time, creates all sorts of chaos. So we wait until the break is full, my friend. Mike saying we got married in Maui, though, so it was fun. You can do everything in a house that you can do in a honeymoon, or take the money from a wedding and get one heck of a honeymoon, okay? Well, I'll say the honeymoon, you want to be in fun places, though. It's like
the must.
Yeah. He can have the call comment, says Cody, all right? All right, Cody, Johnny Gags, you can have 10. Cody's giving it away.
Oh, Cody, that's very nice.
Cody is a super nice guy. 10 works. We'll do 10 Johnny Gags. Cody Neff he's back in the break room all class. Mike, the Dictionary Webster, says, do a dollar dance at the wedding. Get a good chunk of change for the honeymoon. And Cody says, I'm here for the boys. That's right.
We love to hear it, Cody.
Cody is such a positive light in the break room, man.
Very true.
I've missed having this guy in the breaks. I know he pops in once in a while, but it's awesome to have him here in the break room.
He's busy being a very, very big member of protecting our country.
That's right.
We do appreciate it.
Thank you, Cody, for your service, my man. Everyone else in the military, thank you so much for all that you do. We got Jacob Noble up top in the NFC North. Right below, we got Larry Jensen in the NFC South. Bobby G, NFC East. Darcy, NFC West. Russell, AFC North. Greg, AFC South. Chris Perez, AFC East. And Bobby G, AFC West. Yeah, well, he's not here anymore, so we moved on from that, Cody. But yeah, we did not agree with anything you said in regards to that topic. That's all I'll say. Sometimes when you're young, you don't understand everything. I don't want to spend too much time talking about that, though.
I'm not going to say anything except like that.
That's a memory that I would like to wipe out of my whole memory for sure.
New year, new us.
Oh, Okay, Mike. Well, it's getting MA in the break room. I'm not reading Mike's comments. But it's a typical Mike Tedesco comment. That's all I'll say. What do we have here? We've got ourselves a headliner, Steven. Maybe the headliner in the jerseys. It is Justin Jefferson. Jay Jettas. Most receiving yards the first 2 seasons of an NFL career. Most receiving yards per game all time. Led the league in receiving this last season. Justin Jefferson. Beautiful purple Viking jersey. That's the NFC North. And that is Jacob Noble. What's up, Jacob, on the Justin Jefferson? Very cool. Johnny Gags says, thanks. 10 for Wayne Rooney. One of my favorite players, Johnny Gags. Although I would say 10 for Leo Messi. Wayne Rooney has been in the break room, Steven, as has Leo Messi, by the way. Nice hit, Jacob, on the Justin Jefferson. Cody's saying we got the OGs in the break room right now. We got the best breakers at UA in the house right now, says Cody.
Appreciate those nice words.
Thank you, Cody. That's super nice. And those two were 1,000% the best, Cody, says Mike Tedesco. There you go. Only time I ever consider stopping through when I'm free, says Mike. Well, good, Mike. I'm glad you enjoy stopping in.
And Mike, I have to add to this because I just have to. And when it's Elite Collector Sunday, and even if you're at whatever they call that
He
field.
popped
Heinz Field. He popped it for the win, though. That
was clutch.
That was big time.
I do want to say this, though, to be honest with you.
Oh, my God.
These OGs here in the break room, my opinion, Steven, we've got the best team we've ever had here at Ultimate Autographs. Colin Rudisil is fantastic. New guy Alex is great. Joe is great. We've always had good people. I don't mean this to come off as anything towards previous staff members, but in general, we've got the best host-producer combos in the history of Ultimate Autographs. Do want to give a shout-out to Colin, Alex, and Joe. The staff here is wonderful right now. I mean, it's literally the best staff we've had by a country mile, at least when it comes to on-air staff. By far the best in Ultimate history.
And behind the scenes, they've, whenever they need a day or I need a day, we are always able to swap and be there for each other. So
the squad right now is unlike any other. We're more knowledgeable, harder working, better on-air personalities.
Like the 1995 Braves pitching staff.
That's us, yeah. That's the squad here.
Or the 1970 Orioles, where like 4 guys won 20 games.
So there you go. Cody doesn't come on Saturday. That's okay, Cody. You can come whatever day you want.
That's the beautiful part. We're here all the time.
We're here all the time. I guess I'm not here on Saturday, but someone's always here on Saturday. So there you go. Mike says, I do like all the people you have right now. Absolutely. Fantastic. Mike, no. It's Colin, not Colin. Colin.
I think he did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Yes, Kamen would have.
What did he say?
He said, Bob, I was about to email you. He has an event that day. He's so upset. Kamen would have loved me being there, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yes.
Meeting Mike Tedesco, that'd be like a dream come true, man. That'd be phenomenal.
That would have been amazing.
We got some breaks coming up, though, so let's get these breaks done. Heavy Hitters is next. Double box break of the minis. Then we have a Who Dat. That's a single afterwards. Mm-hmm. So Valerie, Steven, Paul, William, Charles, and Ken need 2 numbers coming out. Okay, Cody, that's an idea. I think that's an idea that's not going to fly, unfortunately. But, always shoot your ideas out there, Steven, right?
You know what? Honestly, again, this takes me back to Mr. Mike Tedesco. If you want to see girls in bikini, just scroll to the top of the personals collection portion of the Discord.
Yes.
When Mike showed off his man cave.
Mike Tedesco's got those in the house.
That was the greatest image.
Boy, the more I think of this,
that was hilarious.
As much as I love Mike Tedesco, and I do mean I love the guy, Steven, this guy seems to be digging holes with his marriage, man. He's got girls in bikinis. He's almost calling off the wedding.
It was on the TV.
It was on the... What is he watching, though? What is the guy watching?
It was hilarious.
So crazy.
Oh my goodness, I could not.
Val's been waiting for this break since last night. Let's get into the break, guys. We'll keep talking stuff. Drop me 2 numbers, Val. Lil AC saying, can we get box 14 for his personal? To get a personal? A mystery box? Lil AC? Or is that a break that he got into?
He might have.
Yeah.
I haven't seen an order yet.
So there you go. Just think if there was 3 of you together, it'd be like ESPN says, Johnny, that'd be quite a squad. That'd be quite a squad for sure.
All right, you want box 14 for that, Bobby? That's fine. He just got it.
You got a personal?
Yeah, it just came in there.
Bobby will do your personal after the authentic break. Bill definitely wants 23 and 34. And Bob's watching a lot of hockey.
Don't doubt that.
That's nothing new. Nothing new for sure. Bob consumes enough hockey for the whole break room, man. He loves that hockey. Y'all should do a podcast on Sunday morning, says Cody. It's not the worst idea ever. We do work typically on Sunday, Steven, about an 11-hour workday. So 23 and 34 in the mini helmets. The Walter Payton box, 34. So 11 and 20, says Chris, but he was a little bit late. 34? I think it is. I thought I went through those numbers before the show. 34? Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I had all 11 on the ticker. And have the people who participate come on and talk about sports, says Cody. Well, Cody, I do have a personal podcast I do. You're more than welcome to come join my podcast. And maybe, Steven, at some point when it gets, I don't know if it's going to get slower, but if it ever does, that's not a terrible idea.
No, it's not.
We might do some of that in the summer at some point. So that's not a bad idea, Cody Neff. Not a bad idea. I feel like we kind of already do that. I know we break boxes, but we kind of already do that, and it's a lot of fun. So 7 clicks here. Kamen, can I join your podcast, Mike? My podcast is rated PG-13, Mike.
Mike, you can come to my Twitch channel, though.
Yeah.
You can get as rowdy as you want.
I don't know. It's rated PG-13, Mike.
Mine's for mature audiences only.
Can you behave, Mike? If you can behave, you can join it.
Which 14 do you want it?
Cody says, Kamen, let me know. I got to hear Mike on here. I die. Oh, my. One idea that we have floated around, Steven, by no means am I guaranteeing this. This is something we talked about a while back. We talked about doing something like a customer of the week, where whoever either gets the best items or orders the most, we do a quick interview with them on the stream. Mm-hmm. That is something we've discussed. Could be something we might do at some point. Yeah, we don't have a dump button, but I have a mute button. I guess I can mute, but there is no dump button here, unfortunately.
Yeah, we don't have to.
So, Mike has a voice made for radio, says Bob. Me and Mike on here would be toxic. I hope not.
You talk to him on the phone?
I think you guys are fun, man. I think you guys are fun. Maybe rated MA, but I don't know about toxic. I wish these guys both were at the Hall of Fame, Steven. Be fun guys to meet in person.
Very true.
So, hits in the break room have improved greatly. Names like this are now filler hits. The OG guys, Cody, Mike, they saw a lot of different names. Guys like Dorsey Levens, Will Shields. Those guys are now gone. Here's the filler hits now, Steven. Christian Watson, one of the fastest receivers in the game. On the beautiful Flash mini helmet, Stephen Reed with the talented youngster Christian Watson coming out here. Very nice. If my event changes, says Mike, I'm going to come. There you go, Mike. He'll get his own ticket. He'll come over to the Hall of Fame. I have not seen Dorsey Levens in a long time, Cody Neff. I can't remember the last time we pulled him. Probably last year.
Yeah.
It's been a while. So good hit, Steven, on the Christian Watson. You know, we love getting these modern players. Jamal Williams, Christian Watson, Brandon Ayuk. Some of these younger players, Aiden Hutchinson, we get in the breaks these days. It is pretty cool.
Missouri's tied at 57 with 2.4. They're inbounding the ball underneath their basket.
Uh-oh.
Come on, give me something.
They go to did they score?
Oh, no.
Overtime?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit my over in overtime. Maybe.
It's 57-57.
It's pretty low, but I don't know.
You need a big time
Could
overtime.
be double overtime.
You need a big time overtime.
We got one more mini coming up. We have ourselves 34 coming up. 34 of 35. I wouldn't go that far, Cody. But what do we have next? Oh, yeah. We got a good one. I did mention, Steven, going in, we had a 4 in 11 chance at a headliner. Almost 50% chance. Here's the headliner. One of the best corners in NFL history. Former Super Bowl champion. Multi-time Pro Bowler. The AFC East. Congratulations, Charles Thomas, on your Ty Law.
Wow.
Chances are you fought the law. Well, Ty Law won. Fantastic hit right there. Cody says, Ty Law. Let's go. Beautiful mini helmet. Charles Thomas.
Again,
I like that one.
And again, we were talking about, greatest coaches of all time. Andy Reid got his best, quarterback position.
Belichick had guys like this.
This guy.
Yeah.
That's when that defense was clicking.
No kidding.
And they won, and that's why they won 3 and 4. And Adam Vinatieri was a bucket.
Martin, I don't think anyone's looking for those guys, my man. I'm still fighting the law, but they always win, says Chris Thomas. Chris Thomas's college major, Steven. Were you here for that show?
For which one?
I don't think you were here for that day. Chris Thomas told me that he went to Mizzou and he majored in girls and drinking. That was his major. Chris Thomas.
You the man, Chris.
That was his major, man.
That's a great major.
Out there in Harpo's, partying it up at Harpo's every night at midnight, having a great time with his. It was a double major, girls and drinking, double major for Chris Thomas.
Minor in education, I respect it.
Funny stuff. He minored in eating Shakespeare's pizza. That was the minor.
Well, I didn't go to
crazy.
UW-Madison technically, but I lived in UW-Madison.
Yeah.
When I was in college, so it was a great, fantastic time.
Crazy. Chris is a Chiefs fan. Martin Lamica. Sounds like my degree in Stillwater, says Neffy. Yeah, absolutely. Soundboard, every time you get a headliner, have something crazy go off. We used to have, do you remember that board we had, where it lit up? One of our notepads one of our mats lit up.
You couldn't control that.
It wasn't working and it stopped working, but I used to always use it when we got a headliner. So yeah, Chris Thomas, that's Charles Thomas, 100% definitely a Kingdom fan, Martin Lamica. So good stuff here in the break room. Having a great time, knocking out lots of great boxes. The disco product pad. That's right, Bob. Bob remembers the disco. That's when you know it's an OG. I never went to class. I studied agriculture. There weren't any girls in ag. Oh my, Chris.
There it is. I found the picture.
The picture of what?
Oh, Mike Tedesco's living situation.
Oh my God.
This is one of the best.
Are you gonna hold it up on the product cam?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. That's a. There you go, Cody. Is this what you want, Mr. Tedesco?
Uh-oh. That's maybe down a little bit and back a little.
Tilt.
Oh, you're good right there. Yeah, that's what Mike Tedesco was watching when showing off his man cave. That was Mr. Tedesco right there.
Remember that one? Yesterday.
He didn't
give us more Mike than that.
He claims he didn't notice. That's what he claims.
Yeah, I bet he didn't.
He didn't notice. He didn't know that was on the TV. Mike Tedesco. That's wild, man.
Yes, Cody, technically speaking, yes. You're correct.
Cody says every time there's a headliner pulled, I have to dance. All right, Cody, how about this? Oh, yeah. Little Ty Law. Let's go, Cody.
Oh.
Had no idea, says Mike.
Still,
I believe it. 10 for the Houdat from Johnny Gags. Then we have a personal afterwards.
I have that ready.
And then we'll keep it rolling in the break room. Fairly open right now. So get those spots. Let's rock and roll on this break page after this break and the personal.
Take the minis.
Ty Law. Now, Mike says he had no idea, Steven. How about this, by the
Sometimes
way?
we have no idea when something's always on.
Right. He's so used to it. a receiver theme tonight. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, former college teammates, by the way, Tyreek Hill. A lot of receivers coming out tonight. Christian Watson.
A young
That's
stud.
the theme tonight. Receivers in the break room.
I like it.
Cody says that's his screensaver. I believe that
I don't
for sure.
doubt any of that. That's why I didn't notice. He didn't know if his TV was...
Every time there's a headliner comment in Steven chest bump, okay, that's not the worst idea.
It's not the worst idea, but we need a different setup.
Yeah, there's not enough room.
We can't chest bump in our...
It'll take forever here. So 7 clicks coming up in Who Dat, number 1. The first single box break. Then we're doing the personal. Then we're caught up, guys. Let's keep talking sports. Let's keep talking life. And let's keep knocking out orders here in the break room. Cody's avatar, says Bob Boulay. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that for sure. We got 5, 6, and 7 times. We got Russell P. Russell, you've got the NFC North. Right below is Chris Perez in the NFC South. Looking for Drew Brees. John Gagliano, NFC East. We got ourselves Dakota Neff in the NFC West. Could be Joe Montana, Cody. We got John, AFC North. We have ourselves John, AFC South. Bob in the East. Could be Joe Namath. And AFC West is Cody Neff. That ripped Speedflex Authentic Bo Jackson in play. So what do we have here? Valerie's making dinner and watching the show. What's for dinner, Val? What's for dinner tonight? Patches is snoring, says Mike. That's his dog. I guess it's time for bed soon. Mike goes to bed early.
He does. He gets up very
He goes to bed early, man. I guess, is it 9:15 for you, Mike?
Yeah,
I think he's on a different coast, but still a little bit early. 10 on the way, 10 of 35 in Who Dat. What do we have here? I'm going to bed soon too, says Cody. Oh, man. You guys are going to bed early. Party poopers, Steven.
9:15 there, though.
Okay, a little different. 9:15 for Cody as well. What do we have here in the Who Dat Authentics? Gotta be honest, so far every hit has been pretty much fire in this series. Ooh, let's see how he signed this. If he signed this the right way, Steven, I'm going to be thrilled. He did.
Ooh.
It's Jordan with the love. Jordan Love. He's got the heart. Jordan number 10 Love. This bad boy glistens. It's like glitter on the authentic helmet. One of the better young quarterbacks. A lot of rumors out there that Aaron Rodgers probably, maybe if you believe it, leaving Green Bay. If Rodgers leaves, Jordan Love takes over. He was great against the Eagles in that brief time. Russell P., you're taking home the Jordan Love Authentic with the heart on it. Later, Mike, we'll see you soon, man.
Bye.
Great hit, Russell, on the Jordan Love, man. For a filler hit, that's rock solid. A lot of these modern guys, Steven. We're talking about modern players. Jamar Chase coming out tonight. Christian Watson, Jordan Love, Tyreek Hill. Good stuff right there in the breaks. Russell P. Cream cheese and spinach, stuffed chicken and butter and herb Italiano pasta.
Sounds good.
That sounds amazing, Valerie. I absolutely love cream cheese. A little bit indifferent on spinach, but chicken, butter, and pasta. That sounds heaven. Yeah, you probably won't in there.
No.
So that's fantastic right there. Not too shabby, says Russ with 2 thumbs up. Not bad at all, Russ. Beautiful, authentic. It just like it glistens. I don't know how much you can tell on the stream. When you get this helmet at your house, Russ, you will not be disappointed. This bad boy is super clean. Beautiful Jordan Love authentic helmet. That's nice. It's a nice hit right there. With what, 1 spot? It was in the single box break. $83. Money well spent, Russ.
Excuse me.
I can't believe Mike left us.
I can. He goes to bed at like 9 o'clock.
Yeah. I don't know, that's a hard call. Devin says that sounds better than my carne asada tacos. That sounds great as well. It is Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday today. Bob only wants Philly cream cheese on a cinnamon raisin bagel. That's good. And there you go, Cody. Thank you so much for the update. Thank you, Mr. Neff. But I don't know. Don't go to bed too early. You never know what you'll miss out, man.
Hope you feel better, man.
Yeah, hopefully you feel better. I mean, look, Cody and I are pretty tight. It's a family atmosphere here, but Cody is definitely telling us the play-by-play of his night tonight, Steven.
Epic night.
Epic night, right? Cody probably had tacos earlier tonight, Mr. Neff. Just make sure you do them in that order, says Bob. That's a good point. 4 a.m. is too early to not go home, says Cody. And, yeah, he is in there, Devin, I believe. Neffy125. Got an inside look into Cody Neff's life tonight, Steven. Inside look. We have a personal, right? 14, I think?
Yep, we got it right here.
Do the personal next. And then let's keep those orders moving. Still 8:20. Still early in the night. Oh, gosh. Here I thought Mike went to bed. Yeah. Getting ideas here, Steven. It's getting rated MA in the break room. Every night rundown. Thank you, Cody. Now I know what Cody does every night, Steven. This was Bobby. I think he's not in here, but you've got the order number written already. Chad Johnson, by the way. Bengal receiver Chad Johnson. We still never shipped out his personal. If you're out there, Chad, we can open that live in the air, my man. Cody saying I have a boring life. It's not boring. You
Sounds
play
like
the
you gotta go
greats.
through the human emotions.
I think we all do that at some point in a given day. I know I do.
A lot of people generally think their own lives are very boring.
Yeah.
I doubt it is.
I keep saying this, Steven. Our series keep improving. This guy here would have been a headliner about 8 months ago in the break room. Nowadays, it's just a filler hit. We got ourselves, we talked about Andy Reid earlier in the show. Andy Reid's first big-time quarterback, former Pro Bowler, really good touchdown to pick ratio guy, really good dual-threat quarterback. It is Donovan McNabb on the Eagles custom jersey. Pretty good personal right there. Congratulations, Devin. That is Beckett certified, or Bobby, excuse me, Bobby G. Congrats on your Donovan McNabb, sir. So Mike says, I'm heading to bed. Got to close YouTube. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Have a good one. Comment, I got you. I'll give you a play-by-play in your messenger. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. All right, Cody. We are friends on Facebook, Steven. He'll message me on Facebook with the play-by-play.
Survive this.
That's exciting. I have a lot to look forward to tonight, Steven. Just playing, he says. Wait, did I get a McNabb? No, sir, Devin.
Missouri win.
It's Bobby that got it. Mizzou won?
They won.
What was the final?
66-64.
All right, Tiger Nation. I guess it didn't get the live over, but that's okay. I'll take a Mizzou win. Fantastic. Mizzou back in the tournament this year. Will be the March Madness tournament. Probably will be like a 7 to 9 seed is what I'm hearing for Mizzou. So hopefully they can win one game. They haven't won a tournament game since I think it was my freshman year of college. I think 2009 is the last time they won. They've been in the tournament a lot. They've been one and done like the last 5 or 6 appearances for them.
It's no easy task.
No, not easy.
You're going to the dance.
That is the real deal. Yes, Cody Neff. That is 100% the real Chad Johnson. We are 100% sure it's Chad Johnson. He's just hiding. He's shy, Steven. Chad Johnson got shy all of a sudden in his post-NFL career. He wasn't shy on World Cup tonight. He was a soccer analyst during the World Cup, Chad Johnson. Also a renowned FIFA player. One of the best FIFA gamers out there. Let's go, Dev. Devin says M-I-Z-Z-O-U. Let's go, Devin. Shout out to Kobe Brown. Man is a baller. So get in the chat, Ocho Cinco. That's right. Come on, Chad. Don't be shy. We don't bite here. Come on, Chad Johnson. Get in that chat, man. We need you here in the break room. Chad Johnson. You never know. John Taylor plays the break room and Michael Irvin. Maybe it's a receiver thing, Steven. We've had those names all have played the break room.
That's very true.
It is 100% accurate. Do you think Kobe will stay or go pro? Thoughts? I think Kobe is a senior, Dev. I covered him his freshman year at Mizzou when I was at the TV station 2020. I think he's a senior, or is he a junior? He might be a junior.
I can look it up, but what is it? Is it
Kobe Brown?
And he's named after
Kobe Bryant. I interviewed him actually when Kobe passed away, and he talked about how he was named after Kobe. Why do I think he's a senior? Maybe he's a junior.
What says he has 2 seasons remaining eligibility?
Oh, okay.
Because I think if you covered him in 2020, that means he probably got an additional year because of COVID.
That's what it was. Yeah,
gotta be.
He got a COVID year.
This is well. Hold on.
I don't think he's a big enough.
So he has 1 more season. Entering 2022-23, he has 2 seasons remaining.
Right.
So this will be a season. And yes, he can come back for another.
But it's
year.
his 4th season, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was his 4th season.
It's a senior year.
Senior year gets another year because of COVID. I think he's coming back, man. I don't think he's a high enough recruit when it comes to NBA. He might make an NBA squad, but he's definitely not a lottery pick. So my thought is he's coming back 100%. So he'll classify into a super senior, says Devin. And You Go Girl says, is that for real, Ocho Cinco? Are you being serious? I would work him in FIFA, says You Go Girl. I don't think so. Chad got you beat, man. Break room, Chad Ocho Cinco, I think would take down You Go Girl in FIFA.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think you might be a tad too turnt for that statement.
Yeah, maybe just a tad too turns. Devin says 21-22 junior, 22-23 senior, 23-24 super senior last year. Well, if they get him back, that's huge news for next year's team. Dennis Gates, the new head coach, helping the program. Will be even better season next year for Mizzou. Super nice kid, Devin. I interviewed him multiple times when I covered Mizzou in 2020. I actually interviewed him specifically right after Kobe Bryant retired. The next day was media day for Mizzou, and that was like the whole topic. Let's interview Kobe Brown because he did say he was named after Kobe Bryant. He wears a 24 for Kobe Bryant. When he was a freshman, Steven, the guy couldn't shoot. He was an athlete and a defender. Now, all of a sudden, the man is raining threes left and right. Kobe Brown. Cody says, good night, Kamen and Steven. I'm out. All right, Cody, good night. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow Steven sees you. I see you on Friday. And Chris Thomas asking if he's in any more. Steven.
You are in the double for the next Who Dat, Chris or Charles. And then you are in Loaded Dice as well.
Ooh,
so we're 6 away on that. And we're 7 away on the Who Dat double.
All right, let's get moving, guys.
Actually, it's been
a little bit slow, right? A little bit slow. Let's get those orders moving.
Common, you put it better than I do. So,
do you know why Kobe Bryant was named Kobe?
Yep, the steak.
Kobe steak. Yeah. You go Gerson with 20 Appletinis. You go, girl. You had 20 Appletinis. I'm pretty sure you would be collapsed on
First
the
of
ground.
all, you couldn't spell Appletini.
I'm sorry.
You couldn't spell Appletinis.
After 20 Appletinis, you're on the ground, and you're not getting up for about 20 hours. I'm sorry. I don't believe that for a second.
I don't know your height, your frame, or any of that. It doesn't matter.
700 pounds, 20 Appletinis, you're on the ground.
Yeah, you're not moving. You're not functioning.
You're done. Dude was seriously named after Kobe Beef. Don't threaten me with the good time, boys. Hey, what you do on your own time is good with us.
We know what you do with your time. You're too turnt.
Put the video in the Discord. Put it in there.
Do you love Too Turnt Tony on TikTok? I bet you do.
Oh my gosh, probably.
His name's the Blast.
I'm really good at FIFA 2006 on PS2, Steven. You cannot beat me on PS2, FIFA 06 or FIFA 10. That's my jam on the PS2. Anyone else doing a jersey break tonight, says Derek Nash? I hope so.
I hope so. Someone's going to be in here.
Oh, wow. Okay. You Go Girl's got ideas. Steven said, I'm his +1 to your wedding, Kamen. Can't wait to meet the fam. All right. Already got invited to my wedding. I didn't say anything.
I'm smoking 4. So
Steven's smoking
I
4.
have to negotiate that with the wife, and again, I have to be invited technically.
Yeah.
Someone's gotta have to host the show when Kamen's getting married.
That's true. That's true.
So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to attend. The show goes on. We're live 362 days a year.
Look, You Go Girl has spoken, Steven. Doesn't have to be a romantic +1. It could be a +1, like as like a friend.
Yeah, I'm not going with You Go Girl.
You're not going with You Go Girl?
No.
Oh, Steven, I would love to meet You Go Girl.
I can't match the level of tartness.
Oh, gosh.
That's the problem.
Imagine a wedding with an open bar.
I can't imagine.
Oh, that sounds crazy.
I can't imagine it.
I'm going to wear my Joe Montana helmet to the reception. Steven's wearing the dress. Oh, my God. Dennis Rodman 2.0 over here on the left.
Again, I'm not marrying myself, though.
Oh, my God.
At least Dennis Rodman married himself.
I think You Go Girl's a dude, though. Isn't that Clay? Or is that Clay could be a female name, too?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure You Go Girl was a dude. Am I wrong? Are you a dude or are you a girl? I mean...
It has nothing to do with that.
No, it does. No, I'm not talking about that.
It's my wife.
I'm just talking in general.
It's the wife that they
that's
deal with.
Clay, I think, though. You Go Girl is Clay,
yeah.
which I guess could be a girl's name, could be a guy's name.
Hey, anything could be anything these days.
Yeah,
so I'm
that's
not gonna,
true. That's true. No, that's not the issue. The issue is that you're a married man, but my comment is you can be a +1 as a friend.
You can be, but I think
does not have to be like a romantic thing.
Again, this is how I approach my life. I just say it like this. Yeah. I have to explain everything that I do to my wife at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know how she's going to handle that.
Well,
and I guess what? I don't want to deal with that stress. Plain and simple.
You Go Girl's a dude. We're just trying to have a good time at your wedding, Kamen. I'll bring the mojitos.
I do like mojitos, though.
Oh.
Make them mango and we can have a conversation.
So this is the BYOB type thing. So actually, Steven, that don't even have to have any alcohol. We'll make the whole wedding BYOB, right? And You Go Girl, bring enough for everyone.
I bring the mango mojitos.
Mango mojito. That sounds fantastic.
So far, again, that's why I had those on vacation. I had those on the honeymoon.
The honeymoon.
So I recommend the honeymoon.
Yeah.
It is the best time.
Well, Steven, I'm glad that my wedding is already planned out. I don't have to do anything else. Forget the wedding plans. I'll just ask the chat what's happening. They'll let us know. You Go Girl wants that Randy Moss helmet. I do as well. I want to see that Randy Moss helmet here very shortly. Let's refresh the break page. A lot of fun chatter tonight. But the orders have been stale. So let's get moving on these orders. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little top-to-bottom rundown of everything on the Ultimate Autograph live break page. We got 8 spots to go in the mini helmets. We are down to 9 mini helmets left, Steven. And we have 3 headliners left, including, in my opinion, the best headliner left. That is that Deion Sanders primetime mini helmet. That is fantastic. Maybe the best corner ever. A fantastic athlete, number 2 all-time in career return touchdowns. That is adding up punt, kick, interception, scoop, and score. Only Devin Hester is more than Deion Sanders. We have Jonathan Taylor led the league in rushing 2 years ago. We have Eric Dickerson, 9th all-time in rushing yards, and the most in a single season, 2,105 of them. 3 and 9 chance at a headliner in the minis. We got 8 spots to go in the Houdat Diamond Authentics. We got a Joe Namath Lunar Authentic. He guaranteed a Super Bowl like Charles Barkley. And by golly, he got it. That was his ticket to the Hall of Fame, Steven. Mm-hmm. If not for that one game, he might not be a Hall of Famer. But you know what? That's how legends are made.
True.
The Super Bowl. We got Christian McCaffrey, one of the best running backs in the league. When healthy, maybe the most overall talented running back. I still think the best is Derrick Henry, who did get pulled in this series. But we still have that Bo Jackson ripped Speed Flex Authentic, the Drew Brees Chrome Authentic on that beautiful visor, 2nd all-time in passing touchdowns. We still have that Butkus, Urlacher, Singletary, triple signed Lunar Authentic. And here's the Joe Montana that you Go Girl has as well. That is a Eclipse authentic of the 4-time Super Bowl champion quarterback, Mr. Montana. By the way, Joe Montana himself, Steven, even though I may not agree with it, he thinks he's better than Brady. That's what Montana has said.
You have to. But I think we've discussed that before.
That's his mindset.
He's got to think that.
Wish I could post a pic of the dinner I made, says Valerie. That sounds fantastic, Val. I wish that as well. Maybe put it in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, that's okay, Val. But I'm a little jealous of Valerie's cooking. Jersey, Steven. We got 2 headliners left. Aaron Donald, Ray Lewis. 2 of the best defensive players of all time. Donald, of course, is tied with J.J. Watt and also Lawrence Taylor for a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Ray Lewis, all-time tackle leader on that Ravens jersey. 7 to go in the Diamond Double. We got 4 to go in the 1 and 4. Where did Chris go? He wants this Mahomes. We are down to like 19 boxes left, Chris.
Or the Trout, Chris.
Yeah, or the Trout, or the Magic Johnson. Mahomes, the best quarterback in the league. #1 all-time in regular season and playoff passer rating. Magic Johnson, #1 all-time in NBA assists per game. And Mike Trout, one of the best 5-tool players of the last 10 years. Heck, of all time on the Trout. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2-time NBA MVP, still out there. Not even a photo headliner. John Travolta still out there. We count these 2 names, Steven, better than 25% chance at a headliner. Speaking of headliner probabilities, we have 9 crates left in Loaded Dice. I think this is Loaded Dice 2, is it not? I think it says 1, but it should be Loaded Dice 2. We are actually, no, we're 8 crates away,
It does say 1 from 1.
We're 8 crates away. You're good. We've got 5 headliners left. 5 and 8 chance at a headliner. Is that right? You kidding me? We have Tomlinson out there, #2 all-time in rushing touchdowns. Drew Brees, #2 all-time passing touchdowns. Randy Moss, #2 all-time in receiving touchdowns on that sick Chrome Speed Flex. This is probably the sexiest helmet in the break room. This bad boy is enough to make anyone get turned, Steven. That's how good it is. You don't even have to be you go girl. Bob Boulet's getting turned over that helmet. Bobby B.
I think Bob's ever been, in his eyes, turned.
100%. A young Bobby B in the 70s. This guy was having a heck of a time, Steven.
2-turn Bobby.
He was balling out. We got TJ Watt on the authentic. Best defensive player in the league. 2 seasons ago, tied Michael Strahan's sack record. And Micah Parsons, salute the service authentic. One of the most athletic, beastly defensive players in the league. Speaking of great defensive players, how about the great corner Richard Sherman? We have Adrian Peterson, top 5 all-time rushing yards, rushing touchdowns. And Bills Nation, your boy Stephon Diggs, one of the best receivers in the game, still out there in Loaded Dice. 8 spots to go in the slabs. Joe Montana still in play. We have the Stephon Diggs also still in play. Bob saying you could post on Discord. You can also post young Bob Boulet turnt photos as well, Bob. That is welcome as well.
You want to put yourself out there like that, Bob? Yeah.
Put yourself out there.
You're
Bobby
more than
B.
welcome to.
LaDainian Tomlinson on the Jets helmet. By the way, I have no idea what Bob looks like. I mean, a lot of our customers
said, good luck finding those.
They don't exist. I guess it was harder to get pictures back then, right? We got Tomlinson on that Jets authentic.
Taking a picture wasn't as, like...
It's cool.
As it's on demand, I would say.
Yeah.
Not necessarily as cool.
It just didn't happen.
It just didn't happen. Well, and you can't whip out...
Special occasions. Whip out the camera.
Yeah, you can't.
Jalen Waddle's out there, by the way. Jalen Waddle, 7th in the league in receiving yards. 2 great defensive stars, Howie Long, Champ Bailey, and we have that Miles Sanders authentic out there in 3rd and long. Rep helmets, we are down to 2 breaks left. Edgerrin James, Lunar Replica, one of the last 2 boxes, a 50% chance at a headliner. Actually, when I was first very young, Steven, you didn't have the phone cameras. You had the literally camera you would see.
Yeah, the razors.
Yeah, I didn't even have a razor.
Yeah,
I wasn't cool. I had a flip phone. I wasn't cool enough for a razor. I always wanted one, though.
I did always want a razor. The T-Mobile Sidekick.
Oh, my God. So what's next, guys? What would you guys like to break tonight? Let me know what you would like to break tonight. This is fun, says Jacob. I hope I win one. Jacob. I want to say, Jacob, you want a Justin Jefferson jersey, Jacob. Are you kidding me, Jacob? You got the #1 receiver all time in receiving yards per game, Jacob. Justin Jefferson custom jersey. That bad boy is yours. You won earlier tonight in this jersey series, the Justin Jefferson, Jacob. He wishes he won. He won big, Steven.
He did win big.
One of the best items in the break room, that Justin Jefferson jersey, is all yours, Jacob. And Jacob had how much, Steven? One spot? $26 for Justin Jefferson. Yeah, you did it big, Jacob. You did it big in the break room tonight. Took names, took dubs. It's what Jacob does. He's probably shocked right now. He's like, what, really? What? I won the Jefferson? You kidding me? Oh, it's no joke. No joke. You did take home that Justin Jefferson. So, guys, it's 8:40. Orders have been pretty dead since the 8 o'clock hour. Here in the last, one order the last 30 minutes or so. We'll be here till 9 o'clock no matter what. At 9 o'clock, we'll revisit the break page. If we are still fairly open, that'll be the show. If we heat up on orders, we can keep going deep into the night. Up to you guys. The customers decide, Steven. You and I do not decide how long we are. My personal goal for the customers is to always give them at least 2 hours for the night shows.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll be here till at least 9 o'clock, no matter what. We're going to keep going past 9 o'clock. Got to get those orders moving. Typically, the shows do go till about 10 o'clock, sometimes 11. We are typically in that 3 to 4 hour range, but we are typically busier than tonight. Now, let me get this McNabb put in for him. Actually, I have such a habit of putting the stickers. Best hit tonight so far. That Jefferson jersey might be runner-up. I think that Tyreek Hill Flash replica is nice. I kind of like this Jamar Chase Authentic. What do you think? Am I missing something? I know we had other stuff that came out. This is pretty cool.
I'd say he's the hit.
I like that it says Jay Chase, too. Maybe we can do... Why don't we do this for the hit video tonight? Depending on what else we pull, but we don't pull anything else fire. We've done Tyreek a lot. Let's do an LSU teammate one. We'll put the Jefferson jersey on there. Do the Chase Authentic. That could be the hit video tonight. Unless we pull something crazy, like we pulled the Randy Moss. Game over. You know, we pulled the Drew Brees.
Well decided.
We pulled the Bo Jackson. Game over. But I like the college teammates. Think about that. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, teammates in college with Joe Burrow as the quarterback. Why do you think they went undefeated? Why do you think that he set the record for most passing touchdowns? Those guys were wild. Absolutely wild for LSU. So let me know, guys, what you would like to break next. I want to break some more boxes. I don't want to be done tonight. I think we can do some more, but that is entirely up to you guys. As far as breaks that are most likely to happen, it's kind of hard to tell, Steven, because everything is wide open right now. I mean, the breaks that are typically the hottest, I would say the diamond helmets. We could break one of these tonight. The jerseys, probably the most likely, given that it's $26 a spot. I think the 1 and 4, given that it's 4 spots away, with the Patrick Mahomes, with the Magic Johnson and Mike Trout, that's doable. Loaded dice is 6 away. I mean, I would love to do this. Triple box break, Randy Moss Chrome Speed Flex, the best helmet in the room. I don't see why we shouldn't get this done. This is nuts. 5 and 8 chance at a headliner. There's 2 reps, 1 authentic. We have 8 authentic helmets left in this series. Tomlinson, Breeze, Moss, Watt, and Parsons are 5 of them. Better than 50% chance. Those odds are good. Who Dat diamond helmets? I'll be honest with you, Steven. Every helmet in this series is great. I know we have the headliners, the Namath, McCaffrey, Bo Jackson, Drew Brees, triple sign Bears, Montana, but the non-headliners in this series have been wild as well. So you cannot miss in the Who Dat diamond helmets. Probably the best series in the room overall. Given the quality, given its authentics, given its big names, probably the best series in the room overall. Do we know when Herbert will be back in the breaks? Just wondering, says Devin. Devin wants to get more to his quarterback collection. I'm not sure. I'll be completely honest with you, Devin. This is a name that for whatever reason, and it's not fair, Steven, but that's a name that for whatever reason gets slept on in the breaks.
Yeah.
It really does. I think that there's not enough love for Justin Herbert. We get him in the break room all the time thinking, look, it's Herbert, and there's not that much excitement around him, unfortunately. So we'll see. Let me add some more numbers on these diamonds, Steven. Maybe that could fire up the crowd. Let's do 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Keep in mind, this is only a 35-box series in those diamond helmets. Maybe that can give you a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Let's knock out some breaks. I mean, I'm a little bit surprised. I know some of these big spenders spent a lot of money on Sunday night. I know that these guys save up for Brady's, etc. But given the items we have right now, I'm a little bit surprised that Diamond Series isn't moving. There's two speed flexes in there. Drew Brees and Bo Jackson are speed flex authentics. I think that's you, Devin. One guy that actually I think Steven does better than expected in the break room, Dan Marino. They love him in this break, Justin. I actually think Dan Marino gets more love than Montana, gets more love than Breeze. I think Dan Marino behind, I call him the big three. Brady, Mahomes, Manning. I think Josh Allen's in that mix. But Dan Marino might be the fourth most popular name as far as quarterbacks. They love Dan Marino more than Elway. Of any helmet I've pulled at Ultimate Autographs that's not named Brady, not named Mahomes, not named Manning, Dan Marino seems to always take the cake. Marino is a break room favorite for the last 2 years. So I get where you're coming from, Devin. Devin's a younger guy, a new school guy. But I do think for the break room as a whole, Dan Marino is so popular, Steven. You cannot go wrong with the Marino.
I mean, again, in comparison to Herbert,
yeah,
Marino's just
Herbert's got a long way to
much
go.
more polished product.
Dan Marino was passing like crazy before it was cool. Like he had that touchdown mark in 1984, 48 touchdown passes. Took Peyton Manning about 20 years to break that mark. Think about that. About 20. Other guys were throwing like 30 touchdowns, and they were like, oh my God, that's amazing. Marino had almost 50 in a season. Only thing that he missed was a Super Bowl ring, Dan Marino did. I don't think we've had any Ray Finke stuff, you go girl.
Finkel,
my bad, Ray Finkel. You never know what's coming out in the break room, though. We got an order coming in, Steven. Russell P. Got 2 spots in the Diamond Single and got a spot in the Diamond Double. So let's get those orders moving. It's the best series in the room, Steven. Let's break some of these diamonds, right?
absolutely.
We are now, I believe, 6 away on both, right?
6 away on all 3.
The diamonds and loaded dice as well.
All of those are 6 away.
666. That's a devil's number. We don't want to end that way. We do not want to end that way. 666. Hello, boys, says Jason Amer. What's up, Jason?
Jason.
We were just talking about how much Don Veluso misses you.
Yeah, that's true.
He said that he's got the Wolverine meme. He's got a photo of you, and he's the Wolverine. We were literally just talking about that yesterday, Jason. How much Don Veluso
I get
misses
time on
you.
Thursday, I'm making the meme.
Every time he cries for you, Jason Amer, that Don Veluso. Russ saying, I'll try to heat up the diamonds. Let's go, Russ. That's a good idea. Let's heat them up, boys. Let's heat up the diamonds. Jason Amer in the chat. How about that?
In the break room, what up?
You know, it really is one of these like OG type nights. I mean, we've had Cody Neff, Mike Tedesco were in the chat earlier. Haven't seen them as much lately. Jason Amer, have not seen him as much lately. He's in the chat saying hello, boys. Hope all is good, Jason. A lot of tough decisions for the Eagles in the offseason. A lot of free agents who are looking at the top 50 free agents out there this year, and it was a lot of Eagles. Miles Sanders, I think both of their cornerbacks, I think a couple of defensive linemen. We'll see what happens with the Eagles. Jason saying, haha, I just spoke to Dom last week. I'm sure it was G-rated, right, Jason? Or probably more like MA. Mike Tedesco.
Mike Tedesco's in the conversation.
Well, Mike Tedesco, Don Veluso, Jason Amer, that's the MA crew in the break room. I know Jason maybe he's a little bit behind those guys, but he's definitely in that MA club. I think Dom and Mike probably have the most MA comments in Ultimate history, but Jason in that discussion as well. The rated MA group. Always G-rated, says Jason. Okay.
Always.
We believe that.
They both have to talk in front of kids.
Yeah, but
So,
they probably went in their cars, away from their wives, away from their kids.
These are stand-up folks right here.
I feel like it was definitely not.
I feel like it's much more of a Mike Tedesco influence.
I mean, Mike is a bad influence on these guys. I don't know. Dom, though? I don't know. He says some stuff, too. That would be fun hearing those guys talk.
You're flying a wall in that conversation.
Yeah. Well, we pulled some Eagles today, by the way. Jason Amer, we had a
favorite Eagle.
Yeah, not his least favorite. Actually, we just pulled him now. I'll show him off right here, actually. He does not like Donovan McNabb, but I think he likes A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown went in the early show.
Wow.
Man, this is kind of spooky tonight. Jason says, Kamen, are you engaged yet? Not yet, Jason. But the whole wedding was planned out earlier tonight.
Yeah.
Everyone in the chat planned out my whole wedding. We are moved in together. I don't know if Jason knew that. My girlfriend and I did not move in together until, it's been, 3 weeks now, Steven?
You tell me.
3 weeks.
You tell me, sir. You live with her.
Yeah. Donovan McNabb jersey, though, did come out, Jason. A.J. Brown Lunar Authentic earlier. Man. I have a lot of pressure on me tonight. Jason commented, we're all invited. Just bring your own mojitos. Oh, here I was thinking, look, like I've got like a pretty small family, Steven. A lot of my other family lives. My other family lives in Bulgaria. I've got a few really good close friends. I'm thinking I have a small wedding, but now we've got a big wedding. Those are for you, Steven.
I don't need the cigs.
Those are for you.
It's all bring your own. It's all bring your own.
That's your +1. You go, girl.
No, it's not.
That's your +1.
It's not.
That's Clay. That's your +1.
Someone's got to be hosting these breaks.
Yeah, it's going to be Colin and Alex, right?
Maybe. What if they're not available that day?
I don't know.
And you need someone. Otherwise, Common, sorry, buddy.
Jason says congratulations. It's like the wedding hasn't happened yet, Jason.
We got engaged. Hey, he's just anticipating.
I have some news. Can I spill the beans, Steven?
Yeah, you can do it
to Jason. Steven Ryan's about to be a dad. Knock on wood. The wife is pregnant for Steven Ryan. I'm still behind, man. We just moved in. We haven't gotten married yet, have not had kids yet. I am definitely behind right now. And Colin's even further behind.
Well, he's
what he says.
He's fine.
Well, they've been together longer. He's like, if you propose this summer, he's like, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but when you're younger, you get more time.
Common, look at you growing some facial fuzz. Yeah, man. I went with some facial hair.
Well, that's
maturity right there, Steven.
That's a threat.
If I don't get an invite to the wedding, I'll never enter another break in my life, says you go, girl. Wow.
First of all, I kind of want to see that. I want to see that tested.
Oh my gosh.
I kind of want to see it tested.
I mean, look, Steven,
I ain't gonna lie. I want to see it
in a given night these days, we get about, 60, 70, actually, we probably get about 200-300 people watching when we add up throughout the whole show. We have about, probably 40 regular people who comment and chat in the chat. If I had invited you, Go Girl, who I literally just got to know, I don't even know you, Go Girl, well enough. I'd have to invite, everyone in the chat.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Thank you, Jason. Yes, it is very exciting. I'm very excited for that journey that's about to go down.
Yeah. And Jason is correct. This is what happens when you move in with a common Next is many gray hairs. I'm already getting them, Jason. I'll be honest. I'm already getting the gray hairs. I feel you, man. I feel you.
Jason's gotta go cut ice.
I gotta cut the ice. Be right back, hopefully. And your buddy Chris Roberts saying, let's fill up this double.
Yeah, Chris, let's.
Let's do it, Chris Roberts.
Chris, let's fill it up with order number 120666. Just say Chris Roberts next to it.
Oh, that'd be magical. Chris in a diamond.
Or the Juice 900,000. You can put that too.
The Juice.
You can put that.
The Juice in the chat. What's you Go Girls question, Steven? Whose team are you on?
I don't know what team.
I don't know what team.
I'm on the Ultimate Autographs team.
That's the best team to be on.
And sometimes when your teammate's getting married,
yeah,
someone had to work that Sunday when I got married, right?
Yeah.
Alan filled in for me, so the show could go on.
Okay.
So Common could do live breaks for you guys. I don't know what day Common's getting married on, but
I'm pressured right now.
These are all details that need to be
peer pressure. We're not even engaged yet. This is terrible, man.
I'm on Team Ultimate Autographs.
The peer pressure in the break room tonight's getting to me, Steven. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting to me tonight. It's getting to me for sure.
You take your time, man.
Let's knock out this double box break. We got 5 spots to go in the double.
Enjoy life.
That's right. You tell that to my girlfriend. We got Namath, McCaffrey. We got Drew Brees, Bo Jackson still in play. Butkus, Urlacher, Singletary, triple sign helmet, Joe Montana. I did make through box 20 available. So we've got ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 through 20. We did 7 through 15 already, Steven. Let's get moving on the breaks.
2 to go on the single.
How much?
2 to go.
Ooh, who came in here and made moves?
Ronnie and Salico, Matthew Wade, Mark Lavelle, Russell P., Chris Perez.
Let's go! Movement on the breaks. Let's go! I love it, guys. You guys are great. Let's knock out the diamond single and the diamond double. Let's knock out the slabs as well. That's 5 away. Let's do loaded dice too. That's 6 away. Russ saying 19. Break has to be closed first, Russ.
Might be. Hold on.
Maybe. I'm seeing 2 away on my end.
Yeah, I have 2 away on my
2
sheet.
away on the single. Real quickly, I know we're having a lot of fun tonight, but I know we're talking about wives, marriage. This just came to my head. Obviously, Don Garrick, the man, took like 11 years of being with his wife before they got married. They met like when they were in their 20s or something, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
Do want to send some thoughts to a couple customers tonight. Don Garrick and his wife, she's going to battle cancer. I believe she's having surgery tonight or today. Maybe happened earlier today. And also David Honga. We have not forgotten about you, David. And Travis Honga as well, his brother. I know you guys are going through a terrible tragedy in the family. Their sister passing away. Do want to send our thoughts and prayers to the Hongas. You guys mean a lot to us here in the break room. You are great people. So the Honga family, the Garrick family, I want to send all our thoughts and prayers with you guys. And do truly wish you all the best. That's pretty much all I can say there. But do know we're thinking of you here in the break room.
And positive well-being from here on out.
Yes, 100%. Just the whole marriage stuff made me think of Don, so I made that connection there. Don and Honga are great guys, says Russ, 100%. And don't forget about Travis, too. Travis is actually David's brother, who actually first introduced David to the break room.
Mm-hmm.
David is a lot more vocal, an awesome personality. But Travis, if you happen to be watching as well, same to you, Travis Honga, too. The guys on the Discord organized a great raffle for the Hongas. That was very cool. Very cool of you guys. Colin Pelletier, Denny Ricker, and the rest of the guys. That was very cool to see. So let's see some breaks.
Now, if you want to call box 19, you can. Russ.
All right, first come, first serve, Russ. The diamond is full. First number I see is what we're doing. Drop me a box number for the diamond helmets. Up to you guys. Paul Brady, Peter Malecki, Chris Perez, Matthew Wade, Ronnie and Sulaco all making moves. Peter wants 19 as well. 19 will do. 1-9. That was actually Joe Montana's number on the Chiefs, Steven. So that was cool. So I'll hand you this McNabb jersey. I'll hand you the Jordan Love helmet. Then we'll do 19 in the Diamond single. I think we're 5 away in the Diamond double. Let's make sure we knock that out tonight as well. Who dat? Number 2 on the way. You guys are great. We have great customers who are making great breaks happen here in the break room.
19.
19. 1-9. Sometimes these guys just wait for more numbers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I was looking at my ticker. I was like, there's not that many on there. Let's add some more. As Edward Tabanero would say, let's add some fuel to the fire, Steven. Shout out to Eddie T out there somewhere in Hawaii right now, making us jealous like he does every night. Russ saying, thank you. 19 for my sister. I lost a few years ago with the prayer emoji. Russ, I'm very sorry for your loss. So very sorry about that, man. But a meaningful box call here on the 19. 7 times. We got Peter Malecki up top. Peter, you've got the NFC North. Right below, we got Chris Perez in the NFC South. Russell P, NFC East. Ronnie I, NFC West. Russell P, AFC North. Matthew Wade, AFC South. Paul Brady, AFC East. And Mark Lavelle, AFC West in Who Dat number 2. So headliners out there in this series. AFC East could be Joe Namath. That's you, Paul Brady. NFC West, Russell or Ronnie Insalaco, excuse me. Could be McCaffrey, could be Montana. NFC South, Chris, could be Drew Brees. AFC West, Mark, could be Bo Jackson. And how about that? Mark is a huge Georgia fan. Get an Auburn running back. And NFC North, Peter, a triple signed Bears helmet still in play. We got 19 on the way, 19 of 35 in the Diamonds. Guys, I do not want this to be the last break tonight. I want to get the break page moving. I want to reignite the show. Now I want to do a bunch more boxes. Up to you guys. But I do not want this to be the last break tonight. 19 on the way. Everything has been fire so far in this series, Steven. Everything has been fire. 19 of 35. Who dat? We got Who Day over there. Could we have a Who Dat Drew Brees? That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Got a full-size, authentic helmet on the way. What could we have in here? Ooh. Ooh. This is nice. This is nice. Russell calling out 19 for a sister who he lost a few years ago. It is box number mojo, the lucky number, Russell. You have Michael Strahan, who had 141 and a half career sacks, Steven. The single-season sack record for Strahan. Also a big-time career. One of the best defensive players of all time. Former NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Former Super Bowl champion. The guy is all over TV right now. Good Morning America for ABC. Fox Football for Fox. He even does some sort of game show now, too, Steven. Michael Strahan, the man behind the TV, the man behind the sacks, the man who does it all. Russell P. with the Michael Strahan Flash Authentic. Let's go, Russell. That's a great hit right there. Nice, says Russell, with 2 thumbs up. Very nice indeed, man. I think Russ won something earlier tonight. Was it Jordan Love? Yes. I want to say he's been in 2 breaks. Got a Strahan, got a Jordan Love. By the way, Strahan twice led the league in sacks. The NFL Defensive Player of the Year in 2001. 7-time Pro Bowler. 4-time first-team All-Pro. An absolute beast, Michael Strahan. Very cool. Man, he's a super nice guy, by the way. I really like him. He's a very likable guy, Michael Strahan. I know for me, Steven, I've worked in local TV, and I have never heard of a guy who works for 2 separate networks. It's mind-blowing to me how he works for ABC and Fox both. So very impressive on the Strahan. By the way, Steven, Michael Strahan is officially 6th all-time in sacks, unofficially 10th all-time. So the sack was not a stat back in the day, but top 10 all-time in sacks. Russ says great player. I think Russ is a Cowboy fan, but he appreciates greatness when he sees it. Michael Strahan. I like the inscription. 141.5 career sacks. Very cool inscription for Mr. Strahan. I mean, how did you beat Brady? You pressured him. Strahan and the Giants were able to beat Tom Brady, which very few teams did in the Super Bowl. Just the Giants and the Eagles, right? Because they lost to the Giants twice. So there you go. Need to fill the double, guys, says Russ. I agree, man. I 100% agree. We should knock off that double box, breaking the diamonds as well. That's actually, I think, our closest break. Technically, the 1 in 4 is slightly closer because it's 4 away. That's a 4-spot break. I think the double is 5 away in the diamonds. We are, however, Steven, still 8 away in the minis. So once I write this up here for Russ, we are going to do the chase wheel spin for the mini helmets. Fun night here in the break room. A lot of great memorabilia, a lot of great chats. Not as many boxes and orders as usual, though. We got to get this train moving, Steven. Got to get the train moving if you guys want to keep staying on the air tonight. We learned a lot about ourselves today. We know all of Cody's activities all the time. We know my wedding plans. I mean, everything's been figured out. And you broke out in tears when Chris got you that baseball.
True.
These guys are nice. Colin Pelletier once gifted me a Chiefs football. And I've got that hanging up in my house right now. A Dwayne Bowe football. I'll never forget. So, very cool.
Carlos Thomas is trying to make it happen. He put us 2 away on the double.
Devin, that's a great question. I do not work in shipping, my man. You can contact our customer service team. But he says I got 6 total on the way. Wondering how many boxes will I need to have on my porch.
Probably 1.
1 or 2. I can't say for sure.
It's not going to be like all individual.
I know we package multiple items for people. With that said, though, we are working on possibly packaging one item if it's a big name. It's a change we're looking to make in the break room. It's possible that Brady that he wants, Steven, might be shipped separately so as not to have any damage to the helmet.
Yeah.
So Devin, that's definitely a customer service question. Chris Thomas says, come on, guys, fill the double. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Let's get this double filled up in the diamond helmets. We are actually 2 away. So I'm not worried about that one. 1 away?
No, 2 away.
2 away. Yeah, it's not going to be one big box, Devin. We'll see. It won't be, Devin. It won't be. And if it does, unfortunately, we don't control what the post team does. You know, we package the stuff as best as we can, but we are not part of the post office, Steven. A lot of times when stuff gets dinged up, it gets dinged up in the post office in transition. So sometimes we ship a helmet out that's in pristine condition, then it gets a slight ding up in transition. But that is pretty rare. I mean, we ship thousands of helmets, every couple weeks. In the shipment of thousands of helmets, there could be 2 or 3 once in a while. But it'll be in good shape, Devin. And if something ever gets damaged, we always take care of the customers. It may take a little time sometimes, but we always take care of you guys 100% of the time. We're always looking out for the customers here in the break room. So we are 1 away in that double, 6 away on the single in the Houdat. I'm going to go ahead and knock out the chase wheel spin, though, for the minis. While we wait, we're still 8 away on the minis. We might as well knock out this chase wheel spin now. Maybe someone who wins it, Steven, spend some of that money in the break room tonight. So 7 times here on the dice roll, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck. We might do maybe another single as well. We're 6 away on that single, Steven. We could do more. I mean, look, we keep these orders moving. It's only 9:08. We could be signing off at 9:30, or we could be here till midnight. If the orders are coming in, I'm happy to be here till midnight if you guys would like to. We have a bye week in volleyball tomorrow, Steven. My friend and I have a bye week on a podcast we run Wednesday. So Wednesday normally does not feel like a traditional off day. But tomorrow, I actually have an off day. We'll do some apartment stuff. But I can sleep in. These guys want to keep us up late. It's no better time than tonight. So we got ourselves 6 clicks. 7th and final click, William Stefanelli. What's up, Bill? You are the Chase Wheel Spin winner. Let me know what number you want to start on. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1, good sir. Give Bill about 20 seconds. I'm guessing that double is probably full, Steven.
Yeah, just close.
Perfect. 2 numbers needed on the double. First 2 numbers you guys drop me is what we'll do in the double box break. 5 and 20. Thank you, Chris. All right, Bill, I'm spinning this bad boy because the break is ready. We'll do 5 and 20 in the diamond double. I think William Stefanelli will not be upset at this one, Steven. $70 Ultimate Autograph gift card. Congrats, Bill, on those $70.
William Stefanelli, you said?
William Stefanelli. So who dat double? We got 5 and 20. We got a lot of Charles Thomas in this break. Oh, my. A lot of Charles Thomas in this break. So 5 going off the ticker. 20 going off as well in the diamond helmet.
70 even?
70 even. Bill says, thank you, guys. You're welcome, Bill. Thank you very much for playing, and specifically playing the Chase Wheel Spin Series. All right, 7 times on the way here in the Who Dat double box break. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, Ronnie, you've got the NFC North. Could be that triple signed Bears helmet. We got Charles in the NFC South. Could be a Chrome Speed Flex Drew Brees. Ronnie, NFC East. Charles got the NFC West. This double could be Joe Montana and Christian McCaffrey. We got Russell, AFC North. It is Charles, AFC South, AFC East, AFC West. Charles could get that Bo Jackson. I think that Charles has every single headline. Nope, he doesn't. Ronnie's got the NFC North, looking for the triple sign.
Who's that?
This right here is Michael Strahan. I'm going to hand you the Strahan, Steven.
Thank you.
5 and 20 on the way here. Still have a lot of headliners left. Still have a lot of headliners left in these diamond helmets. All right. Here we go. 5 of 35 in the Hoodats. Hoodat going to pull a hit sick helmet here. Got the answer here in a second. I love this series. Diamond helmets always deliver. Speaking of delivering, how about one of the best running backs of all time, the single season record holder for rushing yards per game. One of 8 guys to rush for 2,000 yards in a season. He did it in 14 games. Former Heisman Trophy winner, former NFL MVP, Pro and College Football Hall of Famer, the Juice, O.J. Simpson on the Buffalo Bills Authentic. So that's the AFC East. Charles Thomas, a bulk of the spots. Charles taking home the O.J. Simpson. Let's go. Charles / Chris with the Juice. What a killer helmet. That one's for you, Mr. Adam Cantwell with the jokes. Fantastic helmet on the O.J. Simpson right there. So one more coming up in this double box break. O.J. Simpson, Steven.
Okay.
That's a filler hit.
Oh, yeah.
A 3rd tier hit. O.J. used to be a headliner in these type of series.
And a killer hit.
That's fantastic. Just traded for that one. Got it today, says Chris. Okay, well.
Got it again.
Trade another one away, right? He means he likes the player, Steven. Maybe got a little juice collection. O.J. Simpson, not bad. Not bad at all, man. Fantastic hit. That, by the way, is Beckett certified. No, actually, excuse me. This is JSA certified on your juice helmet. Oh, yeah, this is it here. The JSA cert on the OJ. Yep, that's the right one. Double box break, double the boxes, double the fun. What could we have in the next one, Steven? We're not far away on the single, right? Relatively close-ish.
Just
Six away. Come on, guys. Little OJ action, says Jason. That's right. Pull a good one, says Chris. Chris, I guarantee you I'll pull a good one because it's diamonds. They're all good. The question is whether it's going to be just good or if it's going to be great. I mean, arguably everything is great in this series, but maybe like really, really great is the question. In some series, you're not sure what's going to happen in the diamonds. You know it's fire. 20 of 35 next. One of these days, I'll win the Chase Wheel Spin, LOL, says Valerie. You got a glove with that OJ 100%. You do get a glove with the OJ. It is blood-stained. Blood-stained. Jason, I'll give you the big names here once we knock out this break, my friend. Yeah, that helmet does come with the glove, but it is a bloody, unfortunately, Steven. Also, does not fit very well. It's a very small glove. So, would not fit most hands unless you have very, very small hands. What do we have next? Who is this here? I saw the helmet, but then I realized it wasn't the chrome. We have one of the best young receivers in the game. It is Chris Olave, #1 among rookies in receiving yards per game this last season. His former college teammate, Garrett Wilson, had the most receiving yards among rookies, but Chris Olave missed a little time with injury. That's the NFC South. That is Charles Thomas, double box break. 2 wins for Charles, O.J. Simpson, and Chris Olave on the Lunar Authentic right there, Charles. Nicely done, sir. Mr. Olave. I like that one.
He's going to be a headliner in our series for a long time to come. I'm going to say it like that.
Yeah, you know, he'll be so good. Think about how good he was without really a good quarterback, right? Imagine if he gets a good quarterback. Sky's the limit for Chris Olave. Not to mention that there's a good receiving core there, too, for the Saints.
Yeah, Saints could probably argue to themselves that they're a quarterback away, you know?
Yeah. I'm out for the night, says Chris. We'll see you tomorrow, Chris. I'll see you on Thursday. Steven will see you tomorrow. Jason Amer asked,
Chris, thank you again, brother.
Yeah, thank you for the breaks in for Steven's gift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fantastic, man. So, Jason, what big names we got going on? We have insane names in the Who Dat Diamond Helmet Series. Since Jason Amer's been gone, like the Kelly Clarkson song, Since You've Been Gone, the break room has improved greatly. A lot better filler hits, a lot better hits, period. In the diamond helmets, Chris Olave, O.J. Simpson, 2 of the worst hits so far in that series, Steven. This series is wild. We have a Joe Namath, Lunar Authentic. We got a Christian McCaffrey, Salute the Service Authentic. We have that Bo Jackson, Ripped Speed Flex Authentic. That's got the Kansas City Royal tint to it. Raider player, Royals in the MLB, Speed Flex, Ripped Authentic. Drew Brees, that bad boy is a Chrome Speed Flex with a visor. That is absolutely sexy, Jason. We have that Butkus, Urlacher, Singletary out there, and we have the Joe Montana Eclipse Authentic. So, Diamond Series is full of fire. As good as that Brees and Jackson look, we do have one that I think is even better, Steven. Loaded Dice has the best helmet in the room, I think. That Randy Moss Chrome Speed Flex. This bad boy is wild. That is such a sick helmet. #2 all-time in receiving touchdowns. By the way, Breeze flashes out there. Tomlinson Lunar Authentic still out there. Micah Parsons Salute the Service. And the TJ Watt Steeler Authentic. The 1 in 4 has a lot of fire in it. We have a Magic Johnson Ball. We have the Mahomes Lunar Replica. 2-time Super Bowl MVP and Super Bowl champion. We have the Mike Trout batting helmet. Maybe the best baseball player of the last 10 years. Magic, definitely the best point guard in league history. Most assists per game. plenty of fire out there for sure in these breaks specifically, but everything in the break page, period. So here's a question, if you don't mind sharing, if you know yet, Steven. Jason's asking about the gender.
Yeah, we don't know anything about that yet.
So don't know yet.
Very, very early on.
Are you going to wait until like the last moment possible, or are you going to try to find out early? Or is that too personal of a question? Or you don't know yet?
To my wife.
All up to your wife. I like it.
She probably won't be able to handle the fact that she doesn't know. So
yeah, I would want to know personally.
Yeah, personally, but again, I'm not the one.
You're not the one deciding that.
I'm not the one that's.
You got any gray hairs yet, Steve? Is that why you wear the hat every time, Steven? Got the gray hairs?
No.
Okay, good.
I live a generally stress-free life.
Wow, sick lids, says Jason. The lids are great, man. The hits have improved in the break room, Jason Amer. There's a lot of fire in all our breaks. Those are like the coolest specialty-looking helmets. But we have a lot of other good items. Joe Montana, Stefan Diggs in the slabs. We're still looking for Tomlinson, Waddle, Long, Champ Bailey, Miles Sanders, by the way. Jason's an Eagles guy. We have a Miles Sanders authentic in 3rd and long platinum helmets. So we have a lot of goodies in the break room. We're just going to knock out these orders here. Just got to knock out the orders. It is 9:20. Let's revisit the break page at 9:30, Steven. If we are still pretty open, 9:30 will be the show. If we start moving, we get down to like 2 or 3 spots, we'll keep going after 9:30. Entirely up to you guys. We should do an ultimate break room break for the gender, says Jason.
If that's information that I have, then
yeah,
we can maybe do that. But again,
I like that.
We're not there yet.
Man, Steven, our lives are being planned for us in the break room. The wedding is ready for me. The childbirth for you. The customers are running our lives right now. I like it. I had, less stress for me, right? They'll decide what's happening.
Thank you, Jason. I will keep that in mind.
Oh, wow. That is super nice.
I'm going to be honest. I'm hoping it's a boy.
Me
too.
To
be brutally honest.
I want 2 boys and a girl, and I want my firstborn to be a boy as well. But it doesn't work out that way.
I love her just the same. Just then my stress. Then I'll get gray hairs.
Yeah.
I'll definitely get gray hairs.
My friend said 2 kids now, Steven. 2 girls already. I think he wanted a boy last time around. Got a girl again.
There's one video of Gordon Hayward doing his gender reveal, and he hit he has 4 girls. It was for their 5th baby, and the pink came out, and you just saw his face.
He was upset.
He was just like, yeah. He's like, come on, bro.
I think
just give me one.
Yeah, I don't want to speak for people, but I think if we poll the population, let's just say we poll 100 women or 100 men, I would guess that more than 50 of each would want the gender they personally are.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I think you can relate to them more.
It's what you know. It's what you know. And it's what I know that scares me if I have a girl.
Yeah,
that's the part that I don't like.
Yeah, a lot of gentlemen out there. 17 in the single, if we can fill it. Come on, boys. It's Hinton Men's. We got to get that break full first. We don't reserve box numbers, but that would be a good one if you call out that number first. Vinny's saying let's have a UA baby shower where you break boxes, then Steven opens gifts from viewer. That's not a bad idea.
We're game.
Last time we opened gifts on...
I'm not against that.
Last time we opened gifts on the air, Chris Roberts got me a Bulgaria Mizzou mug. And Steven, you got some sort of Cardinal gag gift or something, right?
All I know is Charles Thomas is ahead of everybody right now.
Yeah, he got you a baseball.
He got me a nice Alex Bregman signed World Series baseball.
That's not bad.
Let's go.
Not bad. Can you imagine if new school meets old school in the break room? We have Vinny Batani and Jason Amer coming up with ideas together.
There it is.
And that's a dangerous combo right there. Or a great combo, depending on how you look at it. So let's look at some breaks, guys. Let's do some breaks. Otherwise, we're going home soon. I'm going to give you guys a quick little top-to-bottom rundown of the entire break page and an official last call for orders. How was trivia night tonight, Vinny? Did you win in trivia night? Tuesday is Taco Tuesday for many. but trivia night for Vinny Batani.
And what was the best question they asked?
That's a good one, Steven. Yeah, what was the best question?
Because you do general trivia, right, Vinny?
He does general trivia, I think, yeah. So, Vinny, drop us your answers. Meanwhile, I'll do the top to bottom rundown. We got 8 spots to go in the Diamond Double Box Break. Namath, McCaffrey, Bo Jackson, Drew Brees, triple sign Bears authentic helmet, and we have the Joe Montana and Clips still in play. We have 6 to go in the single. We got 8 spots to go in the mini helmets. Down to 9 boxes left. Deion Sanders, Jonathan Taylor, and Eric Dickerson are still headliners in play in the mini helmets. We have 7 to go in the jerseys. There's an Aaron Donald and a Ray Lewis jersey. We have yet to pull in the break room in hands like glue. 4 spots to go in the 1 and 4. Magic Johnson, Patrick Mahomes, Mike Trout still in play, as is Giannis Antetokounmpo, who hasn't been pulled yet. Not even a photoed headliner in that series. 6 to go in loaded dice. We have 8 crates left. 5 and 8 chance at a headliner. Tomlinson, Breeze, Moss, TJ Watt, Micah Parsons still out there. Other names in this series, Adrian Peterson, Richard Sherman, Stephon Diggs, and more. We have 5 spots to go in the slab cards. We are still looking for Joe Montana and Stephon Diggs. Headliners still left in the slabs. 8 to go in third and long authentic. Tomlinson, Waddle, Long, Bailey, Sanders still in play. And lastly, 8 spots to go in the rep helmets. 2 reps left. Edgerrin James, Lunar Replica is one of them. Wow, that's awesome, Jason. That's a great perspective. Actually, hold on. Maybe not so at the end. But yeah, it's a good perspective. I think it's good to have love for boys and girls both.
Well, I'm saying he's saying it's a different love.
Right.
And I understand that, and I'm more than ready to give that. I'm ready to buy. I have to buy a gun, though. That's just the thing I don't want to do. I don't want to have to buy a gun, and that's what I have to do.
Whoever dates your daughter,
exactly.
Steven,
they're in for a world.
They're in for a world.
But if they can break through that barrier, then they're good. But
yeah,
see, I just don't have to put on that facade. If I have to deal with boys, as my favorite show, The League says, you only have to worry about one thing with boys.
You do love The League. You have it on all the time. I need to watch it. I've watched it only once all the way through.
You only have to worry about one part with the boys.
Yeah.
With the girls, you have to worry about every other part.
Yeah.
It's
a good point.
I'm not here for that.
It's a good point.
Not here for that.
Ideally, Steven, I would like to have one of each. Get experience of both. If I have 3, I would go with 2 boys. But I kind of agree with what you're saying. Being a girl dad is stressful.
I'm just saying, I will happily take a girl, but if you can guarantee me that boy right away, then we're cool.
Yeah. Just clicked on the watch, says Brian. That Chris Olave's fire. 100% agree, Brian. If you think that's good, if you're a Saints fan, hop in here and watch that Drew Brees Chrome Speed Flex with the visor. That's one that you need to see, Brian, as a Saints fan. This bad boy is wild. Come and get that Drew Brees. Such a clean helmet with the visor, the Speed Flex. It's everything you could ask for. Just remember, you have to teach her what guys to pick. 2 daughters here. So I'm in for it too, says living in Katy, Texas, real estate live.
But I don't want to do any of that.
Yeah.
I don't want to. No. I don't want to. If I could avoid that, that'd be fantastic.
I'm going to be naive, Steven, and say that if I have a girl, she's going to pick the right guy. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to have positivity.
In the end, hopefully.
That's the word to go with. The right guy every time.
You're going to pray. You're going to be praying it's a one and done?
Yeah.
Nah.
Nice, right?
No. Yeah, it would be nice.
High school sweetheart.
It would be fantastic. And then you realize that it's a long thing. And
we'll see.
Life's about making your choices and mistakes, but
you never know what's going to happen in life.
Again, if I could just have
You're right, because you're the example, says living in Katy, Texas, real estate. I agree. I'm guessing that they live in Texas and they do real estate. Is my guess.
They do it live.
They do it live real estate. You know what my girlfriend is really into, Steven? HGTV.
Not live real estate.
Well, no, it is. It is live real estate. Well, I guess it's tape probably, but she watches those real estate shows with the houses. She watches that channel nonstop. I'm like, oh, great, this is on again.
Yeah.
You know, nonstop,
I mean, those shows are
man.
fun. Those shows are fun.
They are fun, but if you watch it, like, she'll watch it like 5 hours in a row. I was like, oh my God, another episode of this. But
Everyone
guys,
has the things they love.
yeah, that's true. The last call for orders, folks. Still 8 to go in the Diamond Double, 6 to go in the Diamond Single, 8 to go in the Minis, 7 to go in the Jerseys, 4 to go in the Multi-Sport, 6 in Dice, 5 in Slabs, 8 each in the Reps and Platinum Authentics. LOL, forgot my YouTube was under my business name. That's okay. Hey, we know you do real estate. That's okay. We got a lot of fun usernames coming through the break room.
Yeah, Jason, that's probably all accurate. We're just hoping to get there nicely and safely.
Yeah. Yeah, early stages. So we have a while until we have Papa Steven running
My wife
around.
doesn't see the end right now, so
Yeah.
she's very...
What, about
she just,
2 months, Steven?
Nah, but she just does not feel well
Okay.
at all. And then it keeps adding on, and it keeps adding on.
All right. You have gray hairs.
I don't have gray hairs. I'm fine.
Okay.
I did my job.
Yeah.
Like,
There you go.
it's this first part that's very, very rough.
All right, guys. I'm going to give you guys 5 more minutes. Again, 2 speed flexes in the diamonds. You can win a Drew Brees speed flex that is worth more than $1,000 for $83. You can get a Bo Jackson ripped speed flex for $83. Hop in there and let's do some diamond helmets. You can win both in the double box break if you get 2 spots. So I'll give you guys 5 more minutes. The customers have been great tonight. A lot of fun chatter. We'll give you guys 5 more minutes. If at 9:35, Steven, or within 2 or 3 away, we'll keep going. If we're still where we've been at 9:35, that will be the show. So last call for orders. I know we have a lot of new customers out there, guys. Keep this in mind. Any breaks you hop into that don't fill up tonight, those carry over to tomorrow's 4 p.m. show. They don't fill up tomorrow at 4. They would fill up tomorrow at 7, so on and so forth. Typically, breaks fill up probably every show, if not every other show. We are on 4 and 7 Monday through Friday, Central Time, 2 and 7 on Saturdays and Sundays. So crazy. Jason says, God bless. Cannot wait for Uncle Jason the spoiler. Be sure to let us know when you and wifey register. There you go. You're gonna get some gifts, Steven.
Yeah, fantastic day in the break room.
You're gonna get some gifts here. That sounds great, man.
That was the one thing my wife did agree to, was the baby shower. So I'm
Okay.
sure she'll be doing all of that. Thank you, Jason, for the positive support and
Yeah.
warm tidings. I am excited, regardless if it's a boy or girl. But for selfish preferences, I would like a boy first. Then I will handle a girl.
There you go. It's funny that I say the exact same thing. So it's funny how we plan it, but it never works out.
It will never work out in my favor.
And
that was for everybody, though.
Bets lately have been pretty good, Jason. I would say last football season, Jason, the bets were not great. Since the calendar year, Steven, I'm pretty sure I'm in the green. It's close. I'm not up by a lot, but I think I'm in the green. Super Bowl was kind to me. I did put a decent chunk on the Chiefs. Bets tonight, though, I lost my bet tonight. But overall, bets have been going good. I've been fading the Bulls lately, Steven.
That's all I do.
Faded them against the Bucks. Faded them against the Pacers. If not in the green, Jason, I'm pretty much right
I would have
there.
live faded them against the Pacers.
Yeah. So bets have been mostly good, Jason Amer. As good as bets can be. Look, if it was easy, I wouldn't be working here. I would just have... Actually, I probably would be, because I like working here anyway. But...
No, I'd be a full-time gambler.
If you could be a full-time gambler,
I'd be a full-time
that'd be fun.
Because as much as I do love working here, I'd have to watch the games, because
Yeah,
that's my craft.
that's right.
You have to know everybody's ins and outs, their
Yeah.
picks. Any statistical advantage would have to go your way. So my working hours would be from 6 p.m. till midnight.
How many guys are there that are honestly profit? Because I've read the stats. Well, it's about 90-95% of people lose lifetime gambling sports.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying,
Like-
it's also about how much you're gambling.
Yeah.
So, for example, like the 0.5% that are professionals, let's say,
Yeah.
they only hit 52% of the time.
Yeah.
But you're playing with such large amounts of money
Yeah.
that when you win, it could be a year's salary.
It can be, but I feel like most of these people are people who already had money from previous businesses.
Well, that's what they probably did.
Like, it's kind of hard to be a professional gambler.
But you know what I'm saying? They're cycling it in and out.
Yeah, as long as you're in the green, says Jason. I got to look at my account. I'm probably pretty close. Pretty close. Either slightly in the green or slightly in the red, but pretty close. Last call for orders, Steven. Let's talk here to the show. I think we agree. I know we had a Jefferson jersey. Tyreek Hill rep was great. I think it's the Jamar Chase authentic for me is here to the show. Don't you agree? Yeah, this guy's a huge talent. Will be a great receiver for years to come. Jamar Chase authentic. Hit of the show for the Bengals. We talk about this all the time. You and I both have agreed that Joe Burrow is the second best quarterback in the league. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow could be the best duo in the league for the next 10, 15 years. I mean, I guess Mahomes and Kelsey, but as far as receiver duo, Burrow and Chase will be great for years to come. Jason went big on the Air Force money line tonight, and they're losing. Roller coaster ride it is, 100%. Betting is a roller coaster ride, and I think these days it's so unpredictable that the stats. I used to gamble a lot, Steven, earlier, even with my friends, not necessarily online. I had formulas and stats that would work for me. I used to win not a lot, but a decent amount of money. Now I feel like with all the upsets, throw out the formulas. It's crazy now.
That's why I usually don't bet on college too often. But tonight I hit my college.
Yeah, Mizzou, baby. You bet on the Tigers. Absolutely love the bet, Steven. All right. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you very much, guys, on a great show, on so much fire in the room. Absolutely fantastic night. We'll see you guys right back here in the break room tomorrow. 4 and 7, Monday through Friday, Central Time. 2 and 7, Saturday and Sunday. See you soon, Jason Amer. See everyone else as well. Always great to talk with Jason. We had Mike earlier, Cody, of course. A lot of the OG, more original, long-time customers back in the break tonight. Always good to hear from you guys. And we'll see everyone in the break room tomorrow at 4.